Guess we got a little off track, but love knows a way back through the storms and pouring rain.
Green flag.
Got my hands on the wheel and I'm flying. Heartbeat loud as the thunder rolls. Riding in on a stampede of lightning. I'm bringing back the sunshine. Bringing back the sunshine. Baby, it's about time. Bring it back. Oh, yeah.
How did you get a warning when it hurt you?
Yo, he just.
Oh,
yo,
you've
I
got
that.
to be shitting me!
If I hear you scream again, you're going to bed.
Sorry, Dad. What the hell? Who are you?
Don't worry about it. Are you tired of watching your driver being washed every weekend
Yo, he just.
and getting pushed in those crazy washed pictures?
Yeah?
Well, do I have the solution for you? American Dew! American Dew will be there for anything you go through. If you're watching your favorite driver have a hard race, you're sleeping in bed, or hell, it'll even sponsor a race car. American Dew could do anything.
Do you think my dad will like it on his brisket?
Oh yeah, watch this.
I'm so ready to eat my brisket.
See, I told you.
Why the hell is there American Dew on my brisket?
Give me a mountain.
Go buy yourself an American Dew. It's right for you.
Sunshine. Give me a dew.
Cyber Cyber. Do you want to sell your car on our website? Well, come visit our website today.
Simply put your vehicle type and then type in your registration and then you click sell. And then you could put in any price you will like. And then it'll be sold on the market until someone buys it. Or not. Vendredi.com. Oh my god.
Though. That's probably.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure if he can even use it.
Yeah, he probably needs to get on in his ult.
That's not good.
Oh, someone type in chat for now.
Yeah, this is so botched, bro. Oh my.
He said, I can't.
And bro, oh my god, just skip Hunter. Just skip Hunter.
Skip the blood.
Just skip him. Mystic, you wanna do sport? Yo, Aiden, bro, can you do a better job looking people up, bro?
You got sport.
What, bro?
You get sport.
Okay, I'll get sport. The sport talk.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, what? Okay. Anyways, I'm here with sport in the 42 car. I think qualify like around P8, P9. Not a bad effort. Pretty good lap you set here. Starting mid pack, Any thoughts to try to avoid the wrecks and just try to stay clean throughout the race? Oh my god, Deacon's ripping it in the back, bro. Can anyone see sports chats?
Yeah, he said try to work with those teammates and be there at the end fighting for it.
Alright, pretty short and sweet for sport. And we want to Mystic because it's not K. Aiden still hasn't let him up, bro.
Who? Not K?
Yeah.
He's
I let
here.
him up, so.
Alright.
Oh, Hunter's back.
Hunter's finally up on stage. Oh my god.
Too late.
Oh my god.
Not,
Yeah, it's too late now.
I'm pretty sure. Not K making your D2 debut. I'm pretty sure here today. The number 13, Elementor, Toyota. Starting towards the midfield. Do you really have a plan today, or are you gonna push to the front, hang back, work with teammates? What's your idea here to win this race?
Yeah, I never really have a plan for super speedways. I never hang back. I just go up to the front if I can. I don't know how this draft package is gonna work, but I hope it'll make some good racing today.
All right, thank you. Gonna move on to Dylan with Zesty. He's a job application. Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm here with Zesty, who's an actual job application. Zesty, he's actually the best sim racer I've ever seen, bro. Curdy Sim Series. He actually used to go to Daytona. You're going to try to copy your AI and try to perform like your AI did at Daytona here today? I'm going to go backwards if it gets boring. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Fair enough, honestly.
Is that it? No more press. Okay, we're going to move on to Mystic, who's with Tim.
Yeah, Tim, starting here in the top 6, P6 right now. You got your teammate behind you. Good starting position here today. How are you going to try to make your way through the field to win this race? Please say something.
I'm just going to drive around. I don't really try much in the first few laps of super speedways. It's just about trying to get used to the drafting and pushing and all that. And I just need to not do anything more stupid than useful, and I can put myself in position by the end.
All right, thank you. Now, Dylan, he's going to be here with Dom DMS. All right, Dom.
Yeah, I'm here with Dom, the absolute best driver in the field who made my scheme. Dom, once again, got into Daytona. You started P5, a top 5 start. You got P2 last year. So, do you think you're going to finally get your first win today here at Daytona?
I would. I want to say yes, but I really highly doubt it. I'm gonna try, but I mean, I'm always up in the front towards the end, and then I get wrecked. But hey, it's okay. And I also don't have any teammates, so I don't know how it's gonna go.
I'll be pulling for you.
But hey, we'll figure it out. We're rolling with it.
Yeah, absolutely go. No teammates, and you're still gonna win. Good luck, Dom. Now I'll go to Mystic with BCH.
Yeah, BCH. Obviously, you are streaming your POV. More viewers in the actual MWRT stream as usual, because you're the best. And the MWRT stream's terrible. Just kidding. But anyway, running on a scheme, new season. You raced a little bit last season. How do you think you're going to do in this race?
I don't know. First off, thank you to eSprout for making this brand new scheme looking beautiful. But yeah, we got a lot of people helping us out. Not only do we have the new team and everything with Hunter, King, and all of them, as Dylan's doing the June Boy dance on my car, but we also have some other people helping us out this race. I'm pretty sure. Dom said previously before that he wasn't that he didn't have any help. I talked with him before. I think he is going to be helping us out. Same with SGB. I'm pretty sure Strauss will too. But we have a bunch. We have a bunch of help this race too. So. Yeah, I think we're going to be doing pretty well today. I'm not sure. We'll see.
All right, bad content. Going to try to get a bunch of drivers together, control the field, as we're going to go to Dylan with DHB starting third.
Yeah, I'm here at DHB. Obviously a great first start for you. Starting P3 in the D2 500. Big time qualifying ever for you. Any ideas and, any strategy trying to go in here and try to get the win from your top qualifying result? Mystic, is he saying anything?
He said, focus on keeping the car clean and working with my teammates easy, and keeping my pit strategy in check.
Is that?
Yeah, that's what he said. That's all he said.
Okay, none of you so mean, Mystic, but yeah, good luck, DHB. Look to try to see you in the top 5 throughout the day. And we'll on to Mystic because it's a NASCAR bar.
Yeah, starting P2 here, NASCAR bar. Great qualifying result today. One thing, this is kind of like a different question than everyone else, but I want to say, is your qualifying result here, starting up front, does that change how you're going to view this race? You're going to try to stay at the front of the field, try to work with people, and try to hold at the front of the field. And if you get to the back, are you going to stay there? Going to try to just keep going, go to the front?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to wing it until I get with my teammates, of course. I'd love to try and stay at the front, get a feel for it. But also being in the back can be very important as well, so I can work my way up through the field at least once or twice, so I can understand just in case I get put in that position later on in stage 3.
All right, thank you. Now on to our pole sitter, SGB. He's with Dylan.
Yeah, I'm here with SGB, absolutely glazing yourself throughout the week. But to be fair, it is well-deserved glaze. You won the 500 last year and then put your car on pole. So, a great weekend to start already with starting in the front of the pack. Is that just going to change the outlook on the race and, try to go back-to-back and defend your 500 win last year?
I mean, obviously it was nice having pole, but obviously the pole is not going to win you the race. I'm just happy I even qualified, to be honest. It was horrible qualifying, 44 cars qualified. I somehow got pole. Just kind of winged it. So honestly, proud to even be in this race. Obviously, just going to try and win, obviously, to this team got a pretty big overhaul, changed numbers, changed manufacturers, some new sponsors, hoping that this race just goes well for me. That's all I want, honestly.
Yeah, SGB, good luck to you. Run the Sega car once again. Looking to put it back in victory lane. We're going to go to commercial break, and I think we'll be back with cars racing on the track.
Oh, man.
How did you get a warning when it hurt you?
Yo, he just...
Oh, you've got to be shitting me!
If I hear you scream again, you're going to bed.
Sorry, Dad. What the hell? Who are you?
Don't worry about it. Are you tired of watching your driver being washed every weekend? And getting pushed in those crazy washed pictures?
Yeah?
Well, do I have the solution for you? American Dew! American Dew will be there for anything you go through. If you're watching your favorite driver have a hard race, you're sleeping in bed, or hell, it'll even sponsor a race car. American Dew could do anything.
Do you think my dad will like it on his biscuit?
Oh yeah, watch this.
I'm so ready to eat my brisket.
See, I told you.
Why the hell is there American Dew on my brisket?
Give me a mountain.
Go buy yourself an American Dew. It's right for you.
Sunshine. Give me a dew.
Cyber, do you want to sell your car on our website? Well, come visit our website today. Simply put your vehicle type and then type in your registration and then you click sell. And then you could put in any price you will like. And then it'll be sold on the market until someone buys it. Or not. Vendredi.com.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, we're back, and cars are going to start pacing now, so if you aren't in your car, get in it. And just nobody's going. Yo, Aiden, sell on the pace. GG's, bro.
Oh, SGB's going. It's SGB going, chat. He's going.
Oh my god, Aiden
He's
just won't
going.
tell on the pace. Okay, they're pacing. They're pacing, bro.
They said it's not. Actually, Ricasha said it's not 740.
It's close enough. And SUV on the pole. Wow, mister, I just can't wait to watch this race, dude.
Yeah, coming to the green for the first 25 lap stage. drivers getting in their cars for the first points race this season. This is many of these drivers' first points race ever. I mean, there's so many new drivers in this series, so many new rookies. Obviously, you have some guys returning, but many guys are brand new to the MWRT Series. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of pressure, a lot of fun for these drivers in their first race, especially at a track like Daytona, where anything can happen, anyone can win. Plenty of teamwork can happen, and going into turn 3 here. Any last comments you'd like to add before we go green?
Yeah, SGB got pole, looking to go back-to-back. Should be a good race to watch. I mean, opening race for D2, so a lot of new drivers. Good bit of returning drivers as well. Probably a great race to watch. We're about to go green.
No, actually, he said GNT.
Never mind. Green next time. We keep pacing.
We got a whole other lap pacing here.
That's so sad. I want to watch him go green.
Same.
Oh, Senator, I'll let you up. You're going to be the pit reporter, bro.
Senator's doing what?
Senator will be the
pit reporter.
Okay.
King's in stage. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's going through the top 5 here. SGB starting up front. He is obviously returning. He's not a 100 winner. I'm pretty sure P2, P3, both brand new drivers, NASCAR bar and DHB. Neither the race last season, I'm pretty sure. And then P4 and 5, that's bad content. Dom. They both raced quite a bit last season, and I expect them to do pretty good today. Green this time, it is forced choose, so we will be doubling up. I'm pretty sure the choose cone is off of 4, so.
Why are we there?
He said forced choose. So.
I don't know if that's a great idea to choose. I mean, what? We'll see.
Why wouldn't we now?
Because, bro, I don't know. Hopefully it works.
Choose cone right here off turn 4. We see everyone decides they are very smart today and actually chose the top in the right spot. That never happens. You guys are all actually not going to harmonic up because you all got in good spots. Congrats, but here we go. NASCAR bar, slow start, green flag is out to begin the D2 season. Dropping behind. Knock around, Tim's around. Bad content's fully around. King's in it, Sport's in it. Josh is in it, caution's out instantly as SGB holds on to P1. NASCAR bar with the bad start drops to 3rd, and Zesty jumps to the top 5.
Yeah, as an early wreck, my worries stayed true is going to a file was not a good idea. Horrible start for NASCAR bar, just stack up the whole field. They're on the race back though. SGB holds the lead. DHB got up to P2. NASCAR bar actually managed to stay in the top 5. Dom up to P4. BCH started P4. He's already dropping back from the big wreck. Is now DHB looking to make a move, trying to win the race back. They go 3 wide. SGB throws the late blocks, and SGB is going to hold on for the race back.
Yeah, and NASCAR bar ends up coming up P2 because of that. DHB, that late block hurt his momentum. He drops to 3rd, now behind. And the top and 4, other than bad content, top 5 basically stays the exact same off that restart.
Yeah, BCH, not a great start. Getting caught in the early wreck after qualifying up front. Just a big stack up caused a very early wreck on lap 1. So, we will see if that stays. If it stays a wreck fest, or they'll, figure it out throughout the race.
Obviously, that was just a stack up on the restart, so we really haven't seen the racing yet, so we'll definitely be able to see. Not sure if it'll stay a wreck fest, just because I'm not exactly sure how the race is going to go yet. Green this time, though, we will stay single file from now on, it seems like, as the field bunched up together again. This time, if a stack up happens, it won't be as bad because it'll be single file. Obviously, what happened there, NASCAR bar stacked up on the top and then slid down the racetrack. Everyone kind of just went nowhere to go. Hunter was trying to go to the top anyway. But here we go to the restart zone.
Yeah, Hunter did not see the big bar as center gets kicked, I guess. That's unfortunate. But SGB holds command from the second restart of the race. NASCAR bar trying to beat highs. We already have a top lane winning form. NASCAR bar goes up early, DHB up early, Zesty up early, Reagan up early, as we already are double file throughout the pack. Even after that single file start, much better restart for everyone though, as no one is wrecked on the restart. So we stay clean going into turn 3 and 4.
And even 2x2, that bottom lane, a lot of those guys working with the Arc Racing Club, obviously bad content, King, Hunter, Josh, Dom, as SGB gets moved out of the way, and Dom takes the race lead. to maybe lead the first green flag lap at that top. Going to get the big runs in the straights. That's what NASCAR was looking for as he leads the top. But Dom going to lead the first green flag lap of the day. As now Hunter looks to the inside of Josh for second. Josh able to get back in line as SGB now goes to command the top as we stay 2 by 2.
Yeah, it looks like all those guys on the bottom are guys that said they would work together before the race. Strauss, BCH, King, Hunter, and Killer Josh. They all move up on Dom. Big move from Killer Josh. SGB has fallen way back now. He gets left out. Zesty left out. Bunch of shuffling on lap 5 of this race as we have early chaos throughout the back.
Yeah, big move right there. The 10, 60, 49 all jumped off, left Dom out as that bottom starts to die. Only 4 cars left on it. But Josh, he went with Hunter and King, and they're leading the field 1, 2, 3 now. Bad content. Dom trying to do anything they can to get that side draft. But now these guys in the ARC Racing Club able to come back down. Make it 1, 2, 3 on the bottom for ARC. As into turn 1, Dom back to 4th as NASCAR bar. There's a late block on DHP. Looks like he's going to be the only one around. I think we will stay green because of that. And yeah, everyone keeps going. King, Hunter, they definitely are getting tight off turn 1. As Dom looks to the inside of King now, he might get cycled out to the top.
Yeah, NASCAR bar got involved in that wreck right there. He's the only one to be involved though, so he'll stay green. As Hunter, the ARC Racing Club guys, they have been aggressive early. Everybody's all the way on the front. Hunter and Killer Josh commanding the field right now. But Dom, he is going to be a contender all race. Qualified up front, finished P2 last season, and also look out for BCH as well in that dump and run car. They should be contenders throughout the whole race. It's single file throughout the most part. As I say that, Dom gets left out on the bottom, and all the ARC Racing Club guys go to the top. So we'll see which line gets utilized more as we go throughout this race.
Yeah, I mean, we talked to Bad Content early. He said he had a lot of guys controlling the field, and it seems like it right now. As that, the 10, the 60, the 26, the 49, these guys have been confirmed to be working together, and they're working together really well right now as they now go to the top. But the bottom, here comes the 60. The 42, 46 all jump to the bottom. Josh has to jump down there too. His Bad Content now leading the top. The 42 shuffle to the middle. 60 going slow, and he's going to throw a late block. Look at the 46 split a gap. 60 now. Spin Physics able to save it as the 26 jumps to second on the top. The 42 blocks in the bottom starts to fizzle out as the 10 of Josh tries to hang on with what he can on the bottom, being pushed by the 78 and 13. But the 42 of Sport trying to take the race lead and run away with it. Maybe clear, which he will, as Bad Content takes second. Strauss looking to take third as well.
Yeah, Hunter got split 3 wide there and got involved in that spin right there. He was able to save it though. That's going to split up the ARC Racing Club guys. His Sport managed to take the lead off of that. BCH up into P2. It's now Killer Josh contending on the bottom. They are side by side, double file throughout the whole pack. Is that top lane. Once again, it's a big runoff corner exit. You're going to see that all night. As we go on to lap 9 of this race, Sport still leading. Strauss trying to make a move on BCH. King back there behind. BCH gets split. Strauss is making a big move early, going 3 wide middle, and that's not going to work as Dom gets forced out.
Dom, big force out there. It looks like the 10-17 made contact. Dom had to back off. And obviously, no merging NASCAR bars off the draft. He's out of this race right now, down to only 13 cars in his pack, but still 13 cars in the pack, going very strong as Josh holds on. He's been out to the best car of the night so far. He's been up here basically every lap. Right now, Notke, though, looks to the top in that 13. Reagan behind the 10. He backs off, and he's going to throw a late block on the 55. Going to spin back up into the pack. Will they be able to dodge it? Hunter nowhere to go, gets hit, but he's the only one really spinning around. Hunter able to cut through pit road to save it.
Oh my god! Oh, he's upside down.
He just flips. And Reagan flipped on the decal in the infield. Not sure that'll be yellow. We'll see what officials say. But right now, the flag, I'm pretty sure, stays green.
Yeah, second car out of the pack now. Reagan just unfortunate flips off the decal in the middle of the infield. That's unfortunate. But as I've noticed as I've watched, there's been guys that have been aggressive, guys that have, stayed calm and just stayed in the back. And Dom, after being forced out, he has just stayed back there. Him, SGB, and Tim, they've been the guys to stay back, as well as Hunter after getting involved in that wreck as well. They have stayed in the back, and now they're coming up, trying to get back up into that, lead pack that is Killer Josh and Zesty right now. Is Strauss, BCH, and Zesty on the top. They're going to train past Killer Josh on the travel. The top off every single exit of the track is just absolutely way better than the bottom, but the bottom just gets up there on the entry of the corner, and they're able to even out. So, both lanes stay even throughout the pack as we still double file on the backstretch.
Yeah, this has been great racing so far. We haven't really seen any training or any huge chaos. This isn't double foul racing, single car mistakes. I would say this has been a great race so far. in the first stage, but we are already like 40% of the way through the first stage, coming to an end. Here's the middle. Might get formed now. Zesty and Sport both in the middle. They got forced out, but maybe could they try to make a lane out of that? Will anyone follow them? These two might need help, but I'm not sure if they have much help left in the field. If anyone wants to come and help them. But right now, it doesn't seem like they do, as the Arc Racing Club driver of Josh leads the bottom. Shaking Big driver, 48 Strauss leading the top, being pushed by Bad Content. Both lanes basically stay dead, even as the 55 and 42 drop back throughout the pack.
Yeah, Strauss had that pre-race drama before the thing. His team wanted to drop him, but it wasn't allowed, so he's able to stay on the team, able to stay in the race. Started all the way in the back, but he has made his way up to the front. Strauss is like holding the lead right now. He's already led multiple laps. Strauss trying to keep that car out front. His SGB is getting aggressive now. He goes under Not K in the 13. SGB and Dom, after dropping to the back, they drove their way back up to the front, and they're now trying to fight with Killer Josh on the bottom to try to get that inside line to prevail on the top.
Yeah, these guys battling hard here, that top lane, working out well right now for the 48 of Strauss. Bad Content in second, King in third. On the top lane, Josh, he's been on the bottom all night, basically. Well, he's been starting to the bottom, the top, and the bottom for the last 5 laps. And kind of falling back now as the bottom starts to die. Only 4 cars, Bad Content coming maybe help him on that bottom as he clears. But King comes second on the top. As now we see the 2-lane racing getting formed again, 5 and 5. As the 55 and 15 hang back a bit. Hunter, though, cycled out of the top. Bad Content cycled out of the bottom, down to 4 and 4. And Joshua making that bottom work really well. But some side draft from Bad Content going to split them both up as Strauss clear again. King maybe could clear for second as well.
Yeah, other than that first wreck, we haven't had much incidents, but right now with how they're racing, they're looking like they're trying to get one, as there's been multiple force out, multiple moves. They're 4 wide in the back almost. DHB moves at the top, and that forces Dom to go to the middle. As Strauss and King drop to the bottom, that leaves the top out. Sport is left out on the top. Strauss gets moved out of line now. King is going to look to lead the race from dead last. King, who started way in the back, he is in the front right now. Strauss and King, who started last and second to last, are leading the pack in both lanes. But right now, Killer Josh and King, those Arc Racing Club teammates, have absolutely worked together the best. The Arc Racing Club, just the whole team so far has been the best to work together. They've gotten themselves to the front. We'll see if that stays true the whole race.
Yeah, started 14th by lap 14. He took the lead for King, now defending both lanes. Joshua on that bottom has been so good all night. He's going to go back to the top, though, where Strauss is. He's been leading a lot of the night. Joshua has a great one on the bottom with a push from 98 to 60. But on that exit, it's all going to go away as that top lane gets the run. Obviously, right now, though, 6-4, that bottom probably will prevail with more cars on it. The top's trying to hang on with the runs, but Josh looks really good right now, especially because he could block that top if he needs to. He was going to have a big run here out of 3 and 4. I mean, not a big run, but have a big run through the corner. Now can definitely easily block the top. We'll see if the 10 goes there. Doesn't seem like he wants to. Is that bottom prevailing really well? Might get 2, 3, 4 car lengths clear in the tri-oval.
Yeah, right now I'm looking at the fuel. It will be close. I'm not sure if they can make it. I mean, it's gonna be. I'm just still not sure. Fuel might be an issue. They might have to pit just before the stage end or pit right after stage end. But still, Killer Josh, he has been out front pretty much the whole day. You know, started near the back, got out front, and he has kept this car in the front of that bottom lane. He is doing a real nice job right now, leading the pack as DHB got forced down to the line there. But still, the Arc Racing Club, the whole team is just absolutely putting on a masterclass right now. King from the back, Hunter from the mid-pack, and as well as Killer Joshua, they are leading each lane right now. So the Arc Racing Club has been the best by far so far in this race.
You got 3 cars for that team in the race, the 10, the 60, and the 49. While driving for that team, I would say those are 3 of the best cars we've seen today. But our pole sitter, SGB, looking to make moves again, back second on the bottom. He's been second, third on that bottom for a while. And he definitely has plenty of time with less than 10 to go on the stage still. Plenty of time to make moves from where he is. Right now, he stayed green basically the entire stage other than that lap 1 incident, which is pretty impressive, especially the racing we've seen. I would have expected a caution by now, but these guys have driven really well, clapped it clean, and it's been a great race so far tonight as the 10 of Josh continues to lead the field, 60 of Hunter on the top, making those 2 lanes work, staying basically gridlocked right now as Josh leads another lap.
Yeah, NASCAR Bar and Reagan do not want to hear what you just said, where they've kept it green pretty much the whole time after that lap 1 incident. Stayed clean overall, other than those 2 single car incidents that have happened, which have not brought out the yellow. His SGB is making a drive back, and as I say that, he gets forced into the middle. He's going to have to drop all the way to the back of the bottom lane. which is not what he wanted to see after he was able to get up to the second on the bottom lane. So SGB going to drop to the back there. But Hunter, he has gotten back out front. You know, he was also spinning at one point, was sideways, had to go all the way to the back of the pack, but he's been able to drive his way back up to the front. His BCH is P2 in that lane.
Yeah, in terms of fuel, I wonder if he hasn't been saving, because to the end of the page, it looks like they'll be able to make it. It's going to be close, though. And, I mean, I wonder if anyone's really been thinking about saving his Dom, looking his drop back, I think. As that bottom for the first time all day is really starting to die out. Josh, he's been relying on that bottom all day, really has no help now. As he drops, be watching and go from 3rd to 4th, now going to drop to 5th, now maybe even a 6th. Notke makes his way up to the top, now down to 7th. For the number 10 is he's going to find his way on the top, but it's a little too late, as he's now 6th, 7th on the racetrack, 6th on the top. But Notke, there's a late block, can he save it? That was a risky move there. We saw a lot of shuffling in the front of the pack with the 60th Hunter. As Arc Racing Club currently 1st, 3rd, and 5th. Well, 6th right now, but that top lane starting to fall off is with 6 to go. We could see some single file for a bit.
Yeah, everybody. Oh, Notke goes around. Is he able to save it? Goes back up into the pack. It's a single car around. Notke absolutely kills DHB. Oh, very unfortunate for DHB. This is caught up in someone else's business. That is not what he wanted to see. I mean, that just separated the packs. Now you got a 5-car pack back there, and this like 7-car pack up front. Hunter gets wrecked from the lead. From the lead, Hunter gets wrecked by BCH. Oh my goodness. An absolute fall apart from those two. It's now King inherits the lead once again. I mean, it's we've gotten crazy as we near the end of the stage.
Yeah, we saw so much 2x2 racing. Now single file, more late blocks, more chaos. Obviously DHB, no fault of his own there, just got caught up in the 13, just came off the racetrack. No for him to go wrong place, wrong time really. Hunter and the 26 both went around there down the back stretch. Well, 26 didn't go around, but he backed off a ton to try to save Hunter, but it was too late. And that back on the drop to the back, and the Arc Racing Club has fallen apart a bit. They're still 1-3 though, looking for the stage win with Josh and King as they try to make a move up there to the top, but it's not really working as they don't really have the help they need. And that bottom prevailing so well right now. Coming to 4 laps to go, King trying to hold on for the stage win.
Yeah, obviously King, he's showed out so far. Went from last to first. Was put on the graphic. Was kind of a shocker to be on there, but he's showing why he was put on there. I mean, showing his Super Speedway class, got up to the front. He stayed near the front the whole entire race so far. It's just bottom train now. Top was being utilized before. It was utilized in qualifying, but the bottom, it seems to prevail during the race. Is we are still single file training on the backstretches. As they say that, Killer Josh and Strauss looking high. BCH goes with them. Is it enough? Tim goes up high now. Zesty up high. We are back double file racing as we go into 3 and 4. Coming around as the lights go on, coming around to I think 4 laps go?
And we're coming to 3 to go here this time. People want to make that move. I mean, the guys on the top, they saw an opportunity, they took it, they need to move through the field, they know that. And now, King, definitely in danger, but bad contact, gonna hook the 10. Around goes the 13, the 48, the 10, the 49's in it. The 98's in it. The caution's gonna come out. As for the race back here, King gets filed into the back. And literally everyone goes around. Tim, Lear out in front, back content in the second, Dom in the third. As the pack is basically gone, they're still wrecking back there. SGB hard in the wall. King still spinning around. They're not going to get any stage points. That's a dominant stage from King.
Is this the race back for the stage? BCH going to the bottom of Tim.
Yeah, bad content looking for the stage win. Who's it going to be? Bad content, Tim, Dom. You have to shoot someone to push. Bad content puts the 15 in the wall, backs off. And he's going to allow the Tim to win stage 1. Bad content takes second, Dom in third, Sport in fourth. And for the final stage point, I'm pretty sure Josh comes from fifth.
No, it's 10. All top 10 get the stage points.
So then basically everyone got stage points except the guys that wrecked in the beginning. So it's King after that leading, coming to the 3 laps to go, finishes P9. Zesty gets the final stage point. Hunter down in P7, Strauss in P8, Notke P6. Chaos on the stage there after 20 clean laps.
Yeah, I mean, got antsy at the end of the stage, wrecked from the lead, and King, I guess, just lost brakes and absolutely destroyed the field.
He was spinning through the grass there, and obviously when you're spinning through the grass, when you hit the brakes, it just spins your car around more. So the position he was in is basically just too late for him. He tried, I assume, to do what he can to not hit the rest of the fields, but at that point when you're spinning, when your car has those spin physics and you're in the grass, you kind of just have to wish you don't hit anyone, and unluckily he spun right up into the pack.
Yeah, as we're going to pace to the end of the stage, what would have been the white flag stage is going to be ending under yellow. As King, obviously very unfortunate circumstances. Unfortunate circumstances for literally everyone caught up in that wreck. I mean, nothing anyone could do there. King in the grass, the pack just was a sitting bystander for King flying up into him. Is, the three cars that come out, BCH and Tim and Dom, obviously they are like what they're seeing is Tim is going to win stage number 1 here in the D2 Ricasha 350.
Yeah, good stage win for the number 15. I mean, right place, right time, got lucky, held off the two behind him, and got himself a stage win for the first stage win of the season, coming to number 15.
Yeah, we're going to pace to the end of stage, and I assume pits will be open right after that. Drivers are very low on fuel. Strauss is complaining about being on 8% gas. So he's just going to have to last it out and, make it back around and pit for full after that. We'll have another 25-lap stage. So it'll be 25, 25, and then 50, which will probably see a green flag pit stop unless there's multiple wrecks in that stage. So it'll be interesting to see as, Tim is going to pace it back and win stage number 1, the first stage of the season.
Tim out of final corner now. Lap 25 of 25 for stage 1. Pacing it back, Tim wins the stage. Bad content takes second. Dom, final spot on the podium for stage 1 as the pits will be open this time. These guys very, very low on fuel. Less than 10%. Barely coasting it around, just enough to make it back to pit road. They're all going to take full fuel, I assume, and make something happen here as, it'll be pretty interesting to see what happens on pit road. We haven't seen, a lot of new drivers, we haven't seen them on pit road. Definitely could see chaos, especially because these are the old stalls.
Yeah, old stalls, so we won't see any pit signs. I'm looking through the field. King is the lowest on fuel, but he should make it back, so I don't think anyone's going to DNF a fuel strat. So, all the guys that caught up in the earlier wrecks aren't going to get any stage points, which is DHB, SGB, your previous winner in the 500, Reagan, and NASCAR bar. Those are the only guys to not get stage points. Everyone else from P10 to P1 get stage points. So very unfortunate for those four. Not what they wanted to see is we should be coming to pits this time.
Yeah, the drivers come out of pit road. I assume we'll see everyone coming down as
25, 25, 50.
25, 25, 50.
25, 25, 50.
Stage.
Yeah.
Yes, 50 final stage, 100 total laps. Here comes the whole field into pit road. A little bit of stack upon pit entry there. I saw Josh. She went a little slow. As unassigned stalls, these guys can take any stall they want, but they can't take one too late. As King makes it into his stall, Dom makes it into his stall, Strauss, Josh, plenty of guys coming into pit
DHB! Everyone makes it in cleanly aside from DHB. He hit a little pop in the thing, trying to get into stalls. They're 4 wide back there. They're wrecking on pit road. Not what you wanted to see. Multiple guys around. Strauss able to keep it from off the grass. Tim is going to lead him off of pit road. BCH gets P2. Dom loses a spot, and Strauss was sideways in pit road as well as Sport, but they were able to keep it going. Is wild pit road for these guys. Some newcomers. It did not work out very well, as we were 4 wide on pit road at one point.
New guys at pit road. There's a chaotic pit road there, but the lead top 2 stay the same. Bad content can have another shot at the front of the field. We'll see what he does. Obviously, we saw chaos throughout stage 1 of the double file. Bad content, obviously. He talked in his previous how he's going to kind of control a lot of the field, and they were controlling the field for sure. In stage 1, we'll see if he can do something similar in stage 2 at number 26. But plenty of cars. I'm sure guys like NASCAR or Reagan are going to be excited to get back into this pack.
Yeah, Mystic, I'm going to need you to take over for a little bit. I'm going to get on my PC, so I'm going to go. You just do it until I get back, and I'll tell you when.
I got you. No, I'm alone now. It's okay. Here we go. Lap 27 of the race. Out of 100. 50 laps in stage 2. Coming back to the restart zone for stage 2. Going to be 23 laps to go when we come back to the restart zone. And here we go. In the restart zone, Tim gassing it up. Green flag is out. for the 15, and the rest of the field as Tim leads them through turn 1. Zesty drops back to start the stage as Bad Content already jumps to the high side. So does 78 of Dom. So does the 49 of King. But the problem is everyone who jumps to the high side is kind of spread out, and they're not really pushing yet at bottom. Pushing really well right now. Tim holding on, but the top lane getting much more organized, much more quickly than the guys in the bottom thought. Here comes the 26, the 13, the 78. Tim tries to block top, but it's too little, too late, as Tim has to drop to the back now, forcing the middle. But now the bottom only with 3 cars, the 48, 42, 60, 15. Gonna try the bottom again, but he's already lost these other 3. I thought top lane starts moving. Bad Content takes the lead, and he's gonna try to lead the first game flag lap of stage 2. But Strasser's got a really good run off the corner from that bottom lane. Joshua, big aggressive move on the top. The 17, 19, pushing it in the middle. Strauss jumps high. They're 4 wide for the race lead. Bad Content has to back way off. The 42 has to go below the line to not cause a wreck, and he's still below the line a little bit, like 2 tires. Dom moves up out of his way so he can get back on the racetrack. As the 48 ends on the race lead on the outside. The other lane still way too disorganized. This 10 trying to cycle out the 13 of Notke, but not able to do it. Notke almost cycled out as the rest of the field 2 and 3 wide, getting more single file as Hunter jumps to the top. The 10 looks to the middle now with a push from the 26. And the 26 will follow. The 48 will follow. They're trying to get that 13 out of line. And it's easy to see, but now on the bottom, that bottom forming up again. They actually did do it perfectly. The 13 is out of line. They've gotten Dom in the 4th now. And Notke doing anything he can on the top to make moves, but only has a 93 following. As now Strauss jumps to the middle, forces the 10 out of line. 10 to the top now. The 48 and 26 stay up 1-2. Joshua now stuck on the top with no help from behind. Oh my gosh, it's exhausting with no one else.
Yo, okay, I'm back. My Roblox just crashed, bro.
Bad Content looking below the line. He has to back off. He looks like he got a little force there. And now has to drop all the way to the back of the pack, but nowhere to go. Going to come up in front of 55. He's more than the surface penalty dropped way back. And allows the 10 and 13 back in line. Hunter stuck on the top as the bottom, the main lane. But here they come out of turn 4. They decide they want to get that top moving. The 42 and the 13. They're going to help Hunter, but they don't really have much help from behind. Dylan, oh my god, he's doing 8 times. Are you here? Dylan.
Yeah, I'm back in the game. Back in the game. But yeah, just got back. Strauss once again leading the field. He started in the back, but he got to the front. Is Dom. He finished P2 in the last 500. He has gotten his way back up. Finished P3 in the stage. Had a little bit of a mishap on pit road. Lost his spot, but he has stayed near the front most of this race. Is SGB, last season's winner. He's up there on the top lane. Is now Strauss. Big tie for a minute there. Dom let him back in, lifted off, was respectable. I'm pretty sure those 2 are working together. Him, the Arc Racing Club, BCH, all those guys working together. Hunter just randomly surged around the outside of SGB. SGB gets left out. That is very unfortunate for him. He didn't even see it coming. As now Hunter leads the top lane. His Strauss still leading the bottom on that bottom lane with only 4 cars in it. So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, as much shuffling as we see up here, as the 48 jumps to the top, we do see some guys hanging back right now. 55, 19, 49, 15. They're all a little bit off the pace. We haven't really seen them up here all day. They're kind of just hanging back in this stage, trying maybe a more safe strategy. But because we can see the chaos up front with the top and the bottom lane. The 10 goes to leading the bottom. It doesn't really work as a 48 and 60. Make that move on the top. Strauss, he's kind of just been really good so far this age in this race. I'd say he's been one of the best drivers of the day. But as he leads their 4 wide behind between the 42, 10, 78, and 13, they have to back out to the 42 and 10 stuck in the middle. They all drop back. The 10 jumps to the top. 42 now alone in the middle. And kind of just like in the hole of the field. You see getting surrounded by everyone. And the 48, 60, 13 lead. The 93 shuffles the 46 out. And we haven't seen Reagan up here really yet, considering he rushed pretty early on in stage 1. Did that incident in the 19. We can make his way through the field as well. NASCAR bar. But obviously not getting too aggressive.
Yeah, Reagan flipped upside down. I think he's our only flip so far in the race. Actually, no, Zesty flipped in that King incident. But yeah, other than those, we had a caution at the start of the race very early. I mean, right on the front stretch, as soon as we started, we wrecked because we were double file. Big stack up there caused the wreck. King wrecked very at the end of the stage. But other than that, we've been pretty clean overall throughout this race. Not that many yellows. As we just stayed double file and single file throughout the pack. Is right now we're pretty spread out. There's multiple cars just, hanging back there. NASCAR bar, Tim, Zesty. They're just trying to stay out of a wreck. And right now, Hunter goes around in the front, upside down. He's flipping upside down. King's around as well. Caution is out. Dom's around. He's in it. Into Reagan. Big wrecking on the backstretch. Not what Hunter was expecting to be upside down this race, as he went upside down. As for the race back, Strauss single file on the bottom, not K behind him. Killer Josh Strauss is going to be able to get the race back. It's a wild turn event, a wreck out of nowhere, and BCH threw a very late block on SCB, but Strauss is going to get the race back. Is a wild turn event with a big flip down the back.
Yeah, we were just talking about kind of the calm of the race, and there we go, third caution of the day on lap 35. Bad content. And bad content, SCB also made contact at the end of the end of the race back there. For the actual wreck right there, 60 went around on the backstretch up and over, collected the 94, the 49, the 78, and a few others. As pretty chaotic wreck right there, but that's kind of why some of the guys were hanging back. Like Tim, like Zesty, they're kind of just trying to stay out of the wrecks, kind of trying to chill for now. As obviously, no reason to push yet, still 15, 16 laps to go in the stage, so we'll see what happens in the rest of the stage, because right now, there's still plenty of time left. You can go from last to first in barely any laps, but these guys have still plenty of time left, are pushing pretty hard, considering they've been 2 hours basically the whole day, but been a very clean day at Daytona. I expected a lot more wrecks, I can't lie.
Yeah, it hasn't been that many yellows, but we're going to be going to pits this time. If you pit, you're definitely able to make it to the end of the stage. We'll see who comes down. Strauss going to lead them on a pit road. It seems like everyone's going to follow. Is Reagan the only guy to stay out? He will be close on fuel, but yeah, everyone else into pit road. As we see, they make it cleanly as Hunter around the back. He's spinning in the grass. It's not going to park it on pit road. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, in the pits, it looks like everyone except Hunter made it safely into their pit stall. SGB out early. Killer Josh, he's out of his stall now. We'll see if Strauss wins the race off. He does. BCH P2, SGB P3, DHB P4, and Killer Josh P5 to round up the top 5 off of pit road.
Yeah, unfortunate for the driver, just wrecking again in the pit lane there. But obviously, Reagan, interesting strategy. We'll see how the staying out strat works for him, because he's been in the back all day. This is going to be the first time he's really seen the front of the field, and we'll see what he can do with it now that he's up there. I think we're going to go green either this time or next time. There will be around 15 laps to go.
Yeah, Reagan sniffing the lead for the first time all race. I mean, he was unfortunately caught up in just an early incident. Hasn't been able to get back up until now, staying out on pit road. He's going to have to play a little bit of pit strategy. He's going to be closer than anyone else on field. Everyone else pitted, so they know they can make it. Strauss, he's been out front pretty much all day, and we'll see how Reagan's able to, adapt to being in the front instead of being in the back. We're not green. We're not green this time, and our streamer is left. That's unfortunate.
Did he actually?
Bro, he said he'll be back in 5 minutes. What could you possibly be doing? How do you even shower in 5 minutes?
It's possible. It's just...
And we'll see you showered in 5 minutes?
No, I showered like 15 here today. 15?
Does the hair take a while?
It's not that. It's too much time.
No, you actually don't take long on your hair, bro. When I had long hair, that's the whole... Bro, I had to do like 2 shampoo things. Oh my god, it was so bad. Anyways, we're going green this time, so... little talking session there between. I'm not sure who we're spectating, so... Gotta hope they don't wreck, but...
I'm in free cam,
we'll be going... What?
I'm in free cam.
We're in free cam?
I said I'm in free cam.
Oh. Well, I don't know if Cody's spectating, but he's AFK, so gotta hope he's spectating someone who's in the front.
He's spectating. Yeah. He's with SGB.
Okay, that's fine. SGB, please stay clean. Anyways, going back to the restart zone, and green flag is out. Reagan leads him to the line as we have 13 laps to go in the stage. Reagan, first time sitting in the front. He said, look to stay here. Is DHP already making the top king up there? NASCAR bar, he's been in the back all day, just trying to stay near there. Doesn't want to get into any chaos as we come out of 2 now onto the backstretch.
Yeah, I wonder if that caution won't change how they race or how these guys think, because they've been pretty clean all day. We'll see. Maybe more moves, maybe less moves. It seems like right now, everyone's jumping in the top early. Way more than we've seen. We don't really see it. Bottom lane forming. Reagan tries, but it's too late, and Reagan, who stood up for the track position, is already losing it. With no help on that bottom. There he goes, dropping to 2nd, dropping to 3rd, dropping to 4th, dropping to 5th, to 6th. And no help there for the 46. And that has happened as the 13 gets cycled out towards the midfield, and King goes to 5th in the top. The ARC Racing team looks really good on the top. They also have Bad Content and Strauss working with them a little further ahead, so they're actually basically dominating the field right now. But the rest of the guys just trying to find a lane they're comfortable in. They tried that bottom, didn't really work, and allowed the top to surge past and get way more organized, and we'll see if they just try to train it out for a while here.
Yeah, it's been the same, pretty much top 5 guys all race. Hunter, even after wrecking, he has managed to find his way right back up to the front of the field. So, Strauss, he's been one of those names. In the back, got to the front. BCH, randomly out of nowhere. I mean, he's not known for his racing, but he's been able to stay up here. SGB, your winner last year, got to the front. Killer Josh, not known for his Super Speedway racing at all, but he also got to the front. King, also from the back, up to the lead at one point. But he is still hanging around that top. And I see that Strauss to the right from the lead. Can he save it? Back over to the pack, he breaks. It's not going to be enough. He absolutely gets clobbered. Tim wrecks from behind him. As 2 cars go around, we're not going to have a caution, but very crazy turn of events as Strauss wrecks from the lead.
Yeah, Strauss hits a wall pop there. Tim, it looked like, I don't really know if his incident is even related, but Strauss, obviously, we saw him spinning in the grass. He tried to break it as much as he could. It was almost too late, but he was able to barely hang on without wrecking the field. Is now ARC Racing Club jumps to a 2-3-4, pushing Bad Content. Basically, I'm pretty sure, like they're not their team owner, but like their heavy team ally here, as Joshua gets to the middle, though, with no help. I don't think anyone's going to drop down to help him as much as they want to work with him. They need to hold that top lane. That's what they're going to do as Josh going to start dropping back as they start to train for the first time all day. This is the first time we've really seen a full-fledged train today.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. It's the first time we've seen anyone just fully utilize the lane. We saw the bottom for a bit there be fully used, but the top is now just the absolute dominant lane. There's no one on the bottom. If you're on the bottom, that's not where you want to be. As Killer Josh, you saw, dropped out of line. He went all the way straight to the back of the pack. As you see Strauss and NASCAR, Tim back there, they're way out of the draft. They're hoping for a yellow, but right now BCH leading laps around Daytona has become to 9 laps to go. As I say that, though, he gets forced out of line. Hunter helps him out, and BCH just goes back to the top. I don't know what they're going to try to do there. Is now they go 3 wide. Dom shoots out of line big time there. Joe's all the way to the bottom. He's going to have to drop to the back now. We come onto the backstretch on lap number 42. We'll see who is going to be able to stay up in that top lane. Hunter just absolutely gone now.
Yeah, Hunter trying to make that top lane work. Oh my gosh, this isn't working. Hang on.
Uh-oh. You need me to take over?
No, I got it. It works now. As, yeah, Bad Content leading on the top lane over King, but Bad Content drops to the bottom. It seems like the ARC Racing drivers are trying to get to that bottom, make that bottom work again. Here it's 26 to 49 to 13. There's a late block, and we'll see if he saves it. He's going to collect King, and Tim. The 49-13 around the 93's in it. 19's in it, 46's in it, and the caution will come out for the 4th time today on lap 43. As we go to the race back, a big flip for Reagan again. Second flip of the day for him, as a majority of the field wrecks, but there's still a pack up here, including Bad Content leading and Josh on the bottom, and that top lane SGB and Sport making that work. Dom up there as well, and we see some guys trying to maybe make their way to their front for the first time to end this stage, like this number 42, like the 78. They really haven't seen them lead too many laps yet.
Yeah, 98 wins the race back. Mystic, can you go fact check me? But I'm pretty sure Curdy went AFK our streamer, and he was stuck on SGB, so he got to see SGB drive right up through that wreck if he did stay on him, as SGB wins the race back. But, every time it seems that we've gotten calm, they just end up creating more chaos. We saw a wreck right there, and now we're coming to a short green flag run to the end of the stage with only around, 6 to go?
Yeah, right now, depending on this laps, I don't think we're going to have, if we go green this time, it will be 6 laps to the end, which is not anything crazy at all. That is definitely something that, we could see someone hold for their lead that entire time, so track vision is pretty important right now. 6 laps, plenty of time to make moves, but not all the time you need, I would say, it's time, it's not comfortable time, if that makes sense. People definitely are going to want more time than 6 laps if they're towards the back, and if you're towards the front, I say you're feeling somewhat comfortable with 6 laps to go. Because we get some stage points as we're coming around turn 4 here.
Yeah, I didn't check, but I think we should be going green this time unless something happened. Oh, no, we're pitting, actually. So, Hunter on a pit road from the back. Him, Strauss, Reagan stayed out last time. Didn't work for the track position. Got flipped on that caution. So, he decides to pull it down, take fuel, make sure he can top off. As I say that, he hits Strauss's pit stall. I don't know why they're choosing ones right next to each other when there's a full open pit road, but yeah, Hunter makes it install safely. As we only have 3 pitters, so varying strategies. We should see that benefit on the end of stage 2. But Hunter's going to win off of pit road.
Yeah, Hunter wins the race off pit road. Only if you guys come down pit road, they're kind of just the guys towards the back. But going green this time, I think we will have 5 laps left in stage 2. Been a chaotic race so far, but we're going to get more chaotic in stage 3, racing for the win.
Yeah, caution came out as our streamer is now back. So we had a yellow. We're back. Gonna have a short run to the end of stage number 2. SGB managed to get through the wreckage, got to the front, had a pretty bad end to stage number 1, got wrecked in that big incident on the last lap. So he's looking to bounce back in the front once again as we come to 5 laps to go on the stage.
Yeah, but at Daytona, you see the drivers get so aggressive, make so many mistakes towards the end of stages and races. How will the end of the stage go with only 5 laps? People are more aggressive than we've seen all day. And the aggression level's already been high. In the restart zone, green flag is back out. SGB leads them. Sport in second. Makes a move to the top already. And some guys are already going up there.
Oh!
And King! Spin fake. Looks like he's in some contact with a 13.55. He's able to keep it clean. But Sport, who tried the top, doesn't really have much help. He's probably going to drop all the way to the back with a 55. 15 trying to make that top lane work. SGB leading as everyone on the bottom right now. Like I said, people get aggressive towards the end of the stages, but you also see something quite the opposite. People get way more safe. They don't want to risk the moves. They don't want to do anything crazy. And I think we could see training to the end here as the 26 of Bad Concept gets forced out of line. He's now stuck up top. SGB stuck up top. And Hunter starts to drop to the back of the field for jumping, and it hurt the bottom momentum even more. The top getting formed now. And for the first time all day, we see NASCAR bar making his way, trying to make his moves through the field. But the 78 and 98 lead the lanes.
Yeah, you saw that. We were training for a little bit there, but it immediately got very antsy. SGB gets to the top lane. Your previous season 2 winner of this race, Dom, finished P2 in that race. He is leading the bottom lane as King. He is now back up to the front after getting involved in the wreck where Hunter flipped upside down and barrel rolled. King, he is bounced back all the way up to P2 now. Strauss looks high. King goes high. Does Dom follow them? He won't get up there in time. Dom's going to be left out as we come to 3 laps to go. King, Strauss, SGB, VCH all with the run. Dom is getting fully left out. SGB goes around, upside down, right in front of the pack. It looks like it's only going to be him, but the caution is out. This should be the race back to the stage. Is right now King leading that top line. Strauss right behind him. VCH once again in a prime position to get a good amount of stage points. He is currently in P number 3. Is SGB once again a horrific end to his stage campaign as he flips upside down. But King on the backstretch leads him into turn 3 and 4. King, Strauss, VCH all on that top side. Sport try to make the bottom work. It's not going to work. Hunter goes low. He's going to get forced out. He's going to have to try to hold on for that finish. In that last stage, NASCAR bar goes around behind him. But for the stage, Dom wrecking in the back. It's going to be King and Strauss. King's going to get the stage win.
So was that karma for me taking your spot on pit road and Carvani, who commentated the entire last lap and the half of the stage?
Well, I don't know. I just kind of. So sorry.
I was waiting for my turn. The wreck happens, and for the whole time, he's.
My bad.
The stage. Strauss takes second. As a much less chaotic wreck there to end the stage, and honestly, much less chaotic stage finish, in my opinion. But Josh and SGB just unlucky for them again. Bad concept, decent stage points again in P4. King winning stage 2. Good for him. First race of the series, and already a stage win here in Daytona.
Yeah, sorry for taking the whole thing, but I kind of. I don't know. Yeah, but King, obviously, from the back to the front, him and Strauss, they've had great races so far. Got caught up in a bit of wrecks, but still, just a great run for King so far. Looking to keep that up going into stage 3, but he will win the stage in stage number 2. Great momentum to head into the final stage of the race, where we should see green flag pit stops unless a yellow comes out. So probably going to be the biggest stage. You can't make any mistakes, or it will cost your race possibly. The top 10 for the stage. King gets P number 1. Strauss, P number 2. Hunter gets P3 after passing BCH on the last lap. BCH gets a boatload of stage points, finishing P4. in stage number 2. Zesty gets P6, DHB gets P5, Sport gets P7, Tim gets P8, Reagan P9, and it looks like Not K is gonna get the last bit of stage points in P10.
Yeah, been a great day for that ARC Racing Club team. I mean, they've been so dominant today. The 49, 60, and the 10 drivers on that team, and obviously all brand new drivers. A debut team with 3 debut drivers. Expected to be a little chaotic, but it's been great drive out of all of them. As pit should be pretty open. I'm pretty sure pit's open this time. And like you said, green flag pit stops could happen this stage. Honestly, with the amount of caution we've seen recently, I don't really see it happening, but you never know.
I think it's next time. Because they're going to face this stage here, and then it should be open next time. Bye. But yeah, I mean, way more chaotic stage than stage 1. Stage 2, they've started to amp up the aggression. Saw multiple incidents there. Some small, some larger than others. We saw multiple flips, and the King just...
I think he threw us away.
I think King threw away the stage win.
I think he threw away the stage win. And I think Stroud is going to stage win.
Yeah,
King crossed the line, P12, no stage point.
I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, King just threw away stage points. I mean, so I don't, for now, it looks like Strauss is going to be the winner of stage number 2 instead of King, because King just has to come down on a non-open pit road. So
he doesn't take fuel, so he does stay out, but I'm not sure if it will still be to the back for him.
Yeah, we'll have to see after the race if King gets a stage win. Oh, King does get P1, so
King really got carried with the stage win, so he can come back to the front of the field.
I think Not K is P10. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks like King should win the stage then. Even though he did come down, it looks like the official's gonna save him some grace. He will win the stage, I assume. But now he will be able to pit, even though he wasn't able to last time. King will be able to pit this time. His pits are open. We will have a 50-lap run to the end of the race as King leads him on a pit road. We'll see pretty big stop here. You want to be near the front because it is going to the final stage of the race is everyone into their pit stalls.
It's been a chaotic first 50 laps. It's going to be even more chaotic second 50.
Zesty just absolutely power drive BCH. There's 2 cars sideways in pit road.
Yeah, plenty of chaos in pit road afterwards. But a bunch of cars sideways, not even in a stall. It's going to block King out of pit road. He's going slow, but Hunter gets a comfortable pit road and a pit exit up to P1.
Yeah, I mean, ever since stage 1, they have just ramped up the aggression way more. Had multiple incidents on pit road. King is not happy with the 13. Sport wrecked in pit road. Not K is going to come out last after a big incident there. I mean, way more chaotic ever since the drop of the stage 2 green flag. I mean, we'll see it. Probably will get even more chaotic as we come down near the end of this race.
Yeah, I expect to see way more chaos as we're going to go green this time with less than 50 laps to go. We've passed the halfway mark at this point. But, I mean, I'm sure these drivers still feel like they have plenty. I mean, if I was doing drivers, that's like I have plenty of time to make moves happen. Especially now, 50 laps in the stage, you can basically do whatever for a lot of this time. Because, in my opinion, until like the last 10, 15 laps, their positioning even really doesn't matter. So I wonder if they're going to hang back, try to make moves in the field, just make it a good race. We'll see what these guys do. And they definitely put on a show for us as Hunter comes back to the restart zone here. And he on the gas. Here he goes. Green flag out in Daytona. Hunter, good jump as the 26 already below the line gets allowed to, and he's able to get back up. 15 slow already. Gonna drop to the back. We saw last time. It takes you to 15, 55, 19, and 49 are all hanging back. We'll see if some of those guys do that strat again. But up front, they are single file the bottom off that restart. People have not jumped to the top just yet. But it seems like 92 is already trying to make something happen, but no one helps him as everyone's staying tight on that bottom. The 10 tries to help him, but it's a little too late because he's already fallen to the back. The 10 drops back in the bottom. 93 looks for a spot, and they are single file.
Yeah, Mystic, was that revenge for stage number 2? I'm kidding, but, you know, Yeah, pretty calm start to stage number 2 as we get multiple drivers go to the top lane there. The Arc Racing guys is not, as I said, Nake spins. He's going to be able to save it though, looks like. So we'll stay green. Nake just went for a little spin there, but Hunter on that top lane. Yeah, the Arc Racing Club has been the class of the field so far. They've had guys out front the whole entire race, but as I say that, it's just a full top line train. Hunter gets forced out. Now he wants to see his teammate King is looking to help him. As I say that, Hunter just pump fakes them both and gets it back to the top lane. So Hunter will stay safe as King and VCH are going to drop to the back.
Yeah, those two on the bottom. We'll see if anyone helps them, though. They got 3 cars on the bottom now. 42s went down with them. King and VCH, we expect them to go to the back. We'll see if guys go down. The Arc Racing Club to try to help. But SGB going to throw a late block, going to send him and King around. Will they save it? SGB, a great save. And more chaos. So the 42s around, the 93s around, collect 55.
That was the yellow.
And that might be the yellow. We see 2, 3 cars. Actually, looks like only two cars are fully around, being the 49 and 55. We'll see if we stay green here. Those guys still in drafts, I think. Everyone else doesn't look like the yellow's going to come out.
Yeah, King, the only car to really get involved, as well as Zesty. Everyone else was able to save it. I mean, we saw the car get off 2 wheels right there, but still, they managed to keep it straight. As I said, that Dom goes around up front. He'll be able to save it as well. King's now just going to be looking for a caution as he is way out of the draft. He'll be praying that a yellow comes out. But Hunter's still up front as we go on to lap 56 out of 100 in this race.
Yeah, a lap 56, less than 50 to go. I mean, we're getting a little bit towards the end of this race, but calm. I mean, this is about kind of what I was hoping for. Not to be like negative, but in my opinion, I like the racing a little more at this point. When it's a little more calm, I'm seeing so much chaos in stage 2. These drivers just need to calm it down a bit. But as soon as I say that, there goes Hunter from the top. There's a late block. He's going to go fully around, and that's 2 of the 3 Arc Racing Club drivers. They're going to be out of the draft.
Yeah,
Hunter's, no only car involved, but he's going to be out of the draft with his teammate probably.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like everyone just started losing talent. We saw a bunch of late blocks there. SUB threw one, killed King. Then Hunter throws one right after that. Both did not benefit the Arc Racing Club at all. As Nake throws another one. I mean, there's just been, I don't know if they lost talent. It's in a way different than stage 1. There's been multiple incidents all over the racetrack. We're still staying green, but there's just been spin after spin every lap. But everyone able to keep it straight, so we will keep it green as Strauss. He has just been absolutely out front for this the whole time now in this stage, up in the front leading Killer Josh.
With a 10-car pack, it's going to be even harder to get that double file working. Less drivers are going to want to go with you. Less drivers are going to have a chance, especially with the laps we're at right now. It's going to be a much calmer race, and I think late blocks or maybe some calm will be really the only big things we see for a bit. But Reagan gets cycled out of line. They're going to have to drop back probably to P7 behind Dom. But another thing is that we talked about some of those guys hanging back the 19, 15, 42. Those guys are still hanging back right now. They're barely hanging on to the draft, which means the pack is really only these top 7 cars. Considering there's only these 3 hanging back, other guys out in the draft. So the hang back strategies worked out for these guys because look how many guys are off the draft, off the pace now.
Yeah, Reagan and NASCAR bar, they've been in the back the whole day, but started to work out for them now. They are still just in that fight for the end as they're just right behind the lead pack of these 7 cars. We've had two split decisions right now. The guys up front, they're going at it for this win, trying to get the lead, but Tim, Sport, they're just hanging back, waiting for the moment to pounce and try to get the win. Is the 4 that got involved in those wrecks, they're all praying for a yellow to come out as we still stay single file on the backstretch. Just nothing happening right now.
Yeah, calm in a race of chaos so far, but those guys towards the back. Hunter and King, they're doing really good right now. They're tandeling the 2 teammates. They're way out of the draft, 10.5 seconds back. Zesty, he was hanging back. I don't think it was going to work out, but he did end up getting involved in the incident. Even though he was hanging back, now he is further back in the pack. Not in the pack, he's 7 seconds off. As Tim up front, going to go below the line there. I don't know what happened to him, but Reagan is drop back in this kind of saving pack. We see 19 also goes low. Not guys are just trying to hang back, swap positions in this pack. But now the pack's even more sped, more calm. The thing is, these guys, considering how slow they're going, they might actually have a chance of losing the top pack in front of them, considering it's 6 versus 4. And with the amount of late blocking and going out of line they're doing, they could unironically lose the pack in front. which is something I
Oh
don't want
my
to see. And
God,
maybe they
Red
will,
flag,
considering
upside down.
Reagan's flipping for the third time this race, and that's a caution.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why, and they're still wrecking. That second pack with 4 cars just brought out the yellow from just being idiotic. I mean, that's probably the worst decision. You had a much better chance to win the race with 10 cars. You're bringing everyone who got involved in those wrecks right back in it now with that incident. So, I mean, just not smart at all from those guys. Reagan goes up and over, and Strauss wins the race back, though. So, we'll see. I'm assuming pits are going to be open this time. Not going to be able to make it to the end with this pit stop, but still, would be better to just take fuel now, and then it'll lessen that stop that is eventually going to have to come during green flag, unless another yellow comes out.
Yeah, I mean, Reagan, the guy who wrecked right there, he's been complaining about lag for a little bit now, especially like he's been V-lagging, hard to tell, and the amount of lip locks we've been seeing. We've been seeing just more aggressive, more lag maybe, just more chaos, and not really chaos of the 2 and 3 wide, more just chaos, people just late blocking, getting too aggressive, trying to go for the positions too early in the race, and causing an incident of spinning instead of an incident of good racing. But pretty sure pits are open.
Yeah, pits are open this time. Strauss leads the field in. Looks like, yeah, everyone's going to come down, be smart, take the fuel now, lessen the pit stop later. As SUB into that first stall clean. He's been taking that most of the time this race, just taking that first stall to be safe on pit road. Everyone making it in cleanly so far. Strauss in that lead pit stall. As King is just going to plow. Oh.
A pretty calm pit road there, no huge mistakes. As Strauss is going to come out P1, not K second. P3 for the 10. P4, I wonder if not K, he actually took 25% fuel there.
Yeah, not K takes much less fuel, so he's going to be at a deficit on fuel, but it did gain him the track position. He went all the way from nearly the back up to that P2 spot, so big gain for not K in position, not fueled though. We'll see if that benefits him at all, or it will end up being unfortunate for the fuel run.
Yeah, as now looking at some of these guys in the front of the field, Strauss has seen up here all day. Obviously, Nakke's got there with the fuel. Josh been really good all day. SGB bad content, both been good all day. And now we see those guys that were hanging back, kind of towards the 6th, 10th position. We'll see if they can make their way through the field yet, or it's too early. I mean, considering what we've seen last time, I wonder if more people are going to hang back. We really saw King there was hanging back a bit during stage 2, pushed in stage 3 there to start, and he dropped all the way to the back after that wreck. So we'll see if we see more guys hanging back, and we continue seeing the aggressive pack.
Yeah, multiple different split strategies, guys. Racing hard, guys, staying back, staying calm. It's worked out for both, but it's also had problems for both. As we will go green this time. Strauss leads them back to the restart. He is going to hold the lead. Nakke peaked high for a second there. Decided to think better of it. Drop right back in line. SUB, Killer Josh, Nakke, and Strauss right behind on that bottom lane. BCH on the bottom as well as everyone on the bottom. The top has not happened yet. We will probably see it soon though, as it's been happening on these restarts. Right now the bottom is the absolute dominant lane you want to be on.
Yeah, and people pretty calm right now. It seems like I saw the number 42 have to back off a ton there. Actually hit the brakes to not go back up for the 26 there. I think the best way we're going to see people not wrecking during late blocks is if you lift before pushing, or just if a car is like right in front of you, just lift off. That's going to save the field, in my opinion, a ton as the 13 gets cycled to the top and the front of the pack starts to form. We see the guys hanging back, and like I said, even more than last, and the 93's back here, the 49's back
Strauss
here.
got forced up.
Yeah, Strauss forced up in the front. We have a 5-car pack back here hanging back, so we're going to have a much less competitive field in the front, but people in the front aren't going to be any less aggressive. As the 10th, there's a pretty big block there on that top lane. The top lane turns to get formed as the better lane. We'll see if they start going up there. The guys in the back and the hang backpack. We see the 76 jumps up there. 19 have to drop back a bit. But the bottom still has plenty of guys. The 98 who gets forced out. Gonna hook the 42 around. Gonna spin, not flip, not hit anything hard in the wall. And he will save it. Zesty, that's his fault there. And apologizes for that. But now the 42 gonna be out of the pack sport. I mean, we see maybe that's why we see those guys hanging back. And then we see how it pays off every time.
Yeah, Sport involved in that one car incident there. He's going to be once again hoping for a yellow. I mean, That's just a very bad luck there. Just goes around, hits the wall. He's out of the draft now. But right now, the top 5 guys, they've been the same culprits up here all day. Strauss, SGB, VCH, Killer Josh, and Hunter is king. From the back, he's back up there now in a P6. Not Cave, the odd man out. He hasn't been in the front at all, but took less fuel on that last pit stop. He has held the track position pretty much. Is now SGB makes a move on Strauss. They're double file. Killer Josh goes with SGB. VCH goes with Strauss. Strauss gets back to the top. VCH is going to be left out. Hunter on the bottom. King on the bottom. 2 Art Racing Club guys. They are trying to help VCH. His Killer Josh stays on the top with SGB and Strauss leading the field.
Yeah, I mean, we see these 2 lanes maybe getting formed. The Arc Racing Club guys on that bottom of 16 to 49. Same with Bad Content. We'll see if Josh has to help him. That's what we seem like he will as King drops back into line. The 93 and the 49 were hanging back for a bit. Seems like they've stopped hanging back. They've pushed more to the front of the field. I mean, they're still towards the back of the field, but they're definitely not hanging back. See some of those guys taking their core value, hanging back, though. The 19, 15 is still way in the back right now as DHB gets cycled to the bottom. Dom also cycled to the bottom. Hunter maybe even cycled to the bottom. That's going to allow Dom back on that top lane as Reagan sends it on the inside like it's an intermediate. Sends it with a huge run on the inside of the 60 all alone as the training on the top continues with the 48, who's been, in my opinion, the dominant car of the race.
Yeah, as we look at the back of the pack, NASCAR Bar and Tim, they have just stayed in the back the whole time. They do not want to be caught in any of the wrecks. NASCAR Bar knows what it feels like to be caught in the wreck, as he was around early in stage 1, lost him stage points because of it, because he was just in the back the whole time. DHB as well, he also knows what it's like. But right now, yeah, NASCAR Bar Tim just holding out in the back is for the lead. We are still single file training with Killer Josh, SGB, and Strauss being the top 3 in that outside lane.
Yeah, the top, I mean, nothing really crazy going on right now. The second pack have to drop back a bit. We see Dom now leading kind of the second pack. See, the 93 has dropped further back again. As Dom, as the whole field moves to the bottom at once, going to lead out SGB. In Bad Content, he brake checks his other racing teammates to let SGB back in. Because now the bottom is the line everyone's going to train on. So just on the backstretch, everyone just mutually agreed to switch the lane they were training on. As SGB, but the thing is that the top, I mean, the bottom, much easier lane to cycle people out on because of the corner exits. If you are riding that yellow line on corner exit, you slide up way more. It's very easy to cycle people out. We just saw the 13 as he drops back.
Yeah, I mean, SGB clearly didn't get the memo there. VCH was kind enough to let him back in. Oh my god, he flips on the track bump! VCH just flips on the track bump on the bottom. I mean, I guess we didn't know that was going to be a part of it, but the bottom lane snags VCH. He just flips on straight air. Final 13 in the chat right now. He was saying choo-choo. His dumbass just let the fucking guy flip. But now Strauss up front. He's still leading the field on the race back. I'm at a loss of words right now. VCH, it's SUV gets hooked. It's actually gained some spots though, so I mean, just we were running perfectly fine, and a track bump just absolutely kills VCH, and a caution is now out with 30 laps to go.
Complete opposite of the last track where we saw everyone kind of through all those late blocks, all the chaos. This time, a very calm drive for most of the guys in Bad Content. Through no fault of his own, hit the track bump out of nowhere. And up and over he goes, causing the yellow there. And going to help 42, who was obviously involved in that earlier wreck. It's going to help some of these guys that are towards the back. And it's also going to help with fuel because
they're going to be close if they pit now. Fuel is going to be really close.
We might see some fuel saving for the next part of this race because the fuel will be close. And they're going to be pitting with exactly 30 laps to go. Right around the fuel run there. I mean, we saw in stage 1, we had 2 pace laps, 25 laps of racing. We had like 20 laps of racing, like 8 pace laps. They made like 100 milliliters of fuel. So 30 laps is basically right on the edge of their fuel run.
Yeah, I think the fuel run might be just short of this. It's like, I think it's around 28 laps, it looked like, from at least that first run. There was to 2 caution laps, but they were really close on the end of pit roads, on the end of that stage, pitting.
DHB and Regan in the same stall.
Yeah.
Content misses his. Issues for some guys on pit road. DHB, nowhere to go. NASCAR bar sideways in his stall. Is Hunter going to come out P1 maybe? He looks like he's going to take less fuel. And that's going to be pretty interesting to see. We see Hunter, he is only at 2,300 fuel. He took, it looks like 25 there, which is interesting considering how close we are on fuel. And bad content ends up going to the back, I think. DHB, big issues in pit road. I'm not sure if he got fuel. Yeah, now he did. But
very chaotic pit road there. Hunter, he is now moving out. I guess he decides to go to the back. I think he's decided to try to help save now. Decided taking the fueling in the track position wasn't worth it, so he dropped to the back. Is Strauss once again out front. I mean, this last stage has been great for him. He's led almost every lap in it, so Strauss just having a great last stage. Even with that controversy before the race, he's just absolutely had a great day for himself, holding the lead as we are ready to come to the restart zone. And it should be close on fuel now with that caution coming out at a very random time in the strategy and the fuel run.
Yeah, we will see now. We're going to come to 29 laps to go of green flag racing. These guys, about 29 laps to go, about 2,400 milliliters of fuel. Fuel going to be all the talk now with 30 laps to go. Green flag is back out. The dominant car today, Strauss. Reagan, out of nowhere, is up to P2 for the first time all day. He's been saving all day. We'll see if he starts pushing now. Zesty started towards the front, instantly dropping to the back. Obviously one of the cars that was saving. And up front, the 48 holds on to the lead. The 46 in second. They all train for now. King drops to the back to start off this run. As Strauss hanging on to the race lead for now. But I'm not sure if that'll last long as Reagan, the 98, the 10, the 78 all hunting behind him.
Yeah, Dom had a very quiet day, but he's also been around this top 5 the whole race as well. He's been very quiet, but as I say that, Strauss gets forced out by Reagan. Reagan to the front. He's been up here very rarely throughout the race, but he is going to lead a lap. And as we come back to 28 to go, so this once again, they're 200 milliliters down from the full fuel cap. We will see if they have enough gas to make it to the end. It's going to be very close. Fuel strategy should be big part of this thing, and Strauss is just holding his own on the top lane right now.
Yeah, I wonder if this whole pack is saving a bit, considering what the fuel run looks like. But Josh, going to the top, if you're going to the top, you are not saving. You have to basically go full push on the top lane if you want to make that work. But the thing is that even though he is running the top, he is trying to let off a little bit, especially down the straightaways. I think the whole field's kind of letting off down the straights. I think they all know that they are in kind of a little bit of a fuel predicament here, and they're all saving at least a little bit. I don't see anyone really going full push.
Yeah, Killer Josh, he was known for the interval saving, won him a race in CCS, got banned, so you have to find a different way to save here, as he is full gas right now, though, in the front of this pack. He just wants to keep his nose out front in that clean air and try to win this race. Is Reagan, he's a guy you haven't seen out front all day. He's leading that bottom lane, but he gets absolutely trained now. SUV is going to get left out. There's just multiple different strategies. You see back there, King, Hunter, they're just completely in their own world, not with anyone, just trying to stay in their own lane, try to save some gas, it looks like. But yeah, Killer Josh out front, he just wants to command the pace of the field.
Yeah, now the good thing is that everyone's got a lot of top. That means for someone like Josh who's out front, he can save a ton more with the whole field pushing from behind. The problem is, another thing though, is that if he goes full gas from the lead, nobody else really has the opportunity to save. If you're full gas in P1, people behind you won't really have a good shot to save. They have to keep up with you. They don't want to lose the draft. They have to
Hunter wrecks on his own!
Oh! Hunter, you're wrecking with his teammate back there. No caution will come out. 60 went around. What happened there?
I think he just got hooked off the front end of King's cars. They were trying to save with each other. It did not work out, as Hunter is now going to lose a draft because that King is on the verge of losing it as well. He doesn't get up there. I think he's still in it though, but yeah, very unfortunate for Hunter. Unless a caution comes out, he's just going to be completely out of this race. Can't save gas on his own. Is great now though for the front. Killer Josh got forced out. He's going to be left back in by BCH. But as I said, BCH gets hooked. The front end of Nake through a late block. Is he able to save it? He collects Dom. Oh my goodness. Tom goes around. BCH around. They might be in draft. They can help each other out. But yeah, very great center of events for those two as they are way in the back now.
Yeah, we will say green, those 26 and 78, way off the pace for now. Seem like, again, those guys hanging towards the back. None of them have wrecked just yet. Their strategy going to plan. But I think that this 26 and 78 should be in draft. With bad contents like Team Helper there, the 49 King, he probably will help him try to get back in the draft. but they're going pretty fast right now. I think 199 they should be fine.
Yeah, I don't know why Manuel is talking about side draft, bro. There's literally no reason to side draft right now.
Side draft. Manuel is begging to see the side drafting in a race in a 1-1 pack.
Actually, he's being a lame. I don't think side draft is like anything important right now. But yeah, as right now they're single file. Throughout the first like 8 cars, you see Tim back there peaking on the bottom, but there's just a full-on train down the backstretch. Everybody on the top, nobody using the bottom. It's Strauss. I mean, he is just having a great day for himself, just showing he is a very good Super Speedway racer. He's been out front all day, as well as Josh. He's had a great day. SGB as well, not K, has been up here, but he is also having a pretty solid stage 3 after taking a alternate fuel strat, got himself the track position. He has stayed up front, as well as Reagan. I mean, it's been multiple different guys. King and Hunter, after being, very dominant in the first 2 stages, have had a terrible stage 3, so we'll see how it works out for all these guys as we come onto the backstretch of lap 78. Oh, Kirov way off in the back. He'll be able to get back up on track, so he'll be safe. I'm not sure what Mystic's doing right now, but SGV.
I was looking at something. Wait, Dylan, can you see my chats? Check your DMs in a minute. I'll tell you something. Oh, the 13's around.
Okay.
Off the bumper 46.
What a save! It's gonna collect him into Dom. This might be the caution that Hunter was looking for. Multiple cars around. That's the yellow. Caution is out. King's in it, not K. DHB, Tim, Dom. Hunter is just absolutely loving what he's seeing right now. It's for the race back. It's Strauss and Killer Josh and SUV. These guys have just had a great day. I mean, leading the field pretty much the whole entire race. Right now, they have no flaws going. If they can keep this up to the end of the race, they are going to be absolutely praised for their Super Speedway prowess. They're showing it right now. It looks like Strauss is going to win the race back. Killer Josh P2 and SGB is going to get P3 on the race back. As I say that, NASCAR bar picks at 3 wide. He's going to steal P3 from SGB. So SGB will be P4, but Strauss wins the race back. His pits are going to be open this time.
NASCAR bar P3. I mean, he's been in the back all day, 20 laps to go. Is it time? Is it go time? Maybe it is for this number 19, who obviously right from the beginning since then been hanging back, but he's trying now to get to the front of the field. He's in a good spot to do it, as pits will be open this time. What's wanting to go, this ends really the fuel strategy of the race. But, I mean, all you got kind of needed the fuel to the end. Now they definitely will make it. But, I'm going to be right back real quick.
Yeah, Mr. has to go real quick. But, yeah, right now, Strauss, the fuel, this is going to be perfect. If you pit now, 100% going to make it on gas. So, pits are open this time. Strauss just has to have a good stop. He'll keep the lead, and he's just going to be full throttle from there. I mean, this is big time. Big time stop right here. You have to have a good one for, if you don't, could be costly, not controversial. It wouldn't be controversial. It would just be pretty costly for your races. Everyone makes it in cleanly. No speeders on pit road. We haven't seen a single speeding penalty. I've been surprised, but we also haven't seen any green flag pit stops. We won't, so Strauss looks like he is going to make it in cleanly. Yeah, good stop for him. Killer Josh makes it in cleanly. Looks like everyone had a great final stop, so props to them. No incidents on pit road, so we haven't seen that at all. Reagan gets P2 off of pit road. Killer Josh Strauss on to P3. Everyone else looks like they keep their positions, because that is a big time stop for Reagan. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for Mystic is not back yet, so I will be on my own. But Strauss, P1 off of pit road. Reagan gains multiple spots, at least 3 or 4. He was definitely not in the top 4. So Reagan, big time stop there. What he needed. Strauss also had a good stop, good enough to hold the lead. So I mean, here it is. It'll be I think around 19 or 18 to go. Full run to the end. No saving anymore. It's just all gas, pedal to the metal. And it's going to be all-out racing. Should be very aggressive driving from all these drivers trying to get to the front of the pack. You got to be in the front to win the race. So we will see. Is Strauss going to lead him back to this restart? Is now Strauss, Reagan. 2 guys out front. Here we go. Back into the restart zone. Strauss leads them. Green flag is back out in the air. Strauss in the lead. Reagan behind Killer Josh. Everyone has a pretty solid restart. No stack up, no problem. Reagan peaks high. He stays on the bottom though. Everyone stays on the bottom. Killer Josh gets left out. SUV goes high. Reagan goes high. Everyone going high. Reagan goes to the top. Killer Josh is going to leave it on the bottom. That might be a bad move from Reagan unless him and SGV can make it work. Because right now they are. The side draft is working. Mindwall was absolutely praying for people to use it as Reagan and SGV were for a second, but there's just not enough cars in the top lane. As I say that, big run for Reagan off the corner as they come back to lap number 83 of this race. We're side by side for the lead.
That side drafting looks real powerful right now. The 46 throws that block, barely able to clear the 48 at the 10, and 19 made contact, barely saved it, but both went below the line, have to drop to the back. But, that side draft Rawls been asking for all day, obviously risky because if you door someone, it could cause a wreck, but Reagan and SGV use it beautifully there to get Reagan back up front of the 48. The 48, the dominant car of the day now in P2. How will he try to make him way to the lead? He definitely has some guys helping behind though. The 26, the 60, right behind, looking maybe to help him get back lead over Reagan. As further on back, Dom jumps to the top, who was in 5th on the bottom. Gonna try to help King and the 42, who are stuck in that top lane right now. King drops back to the bottom, looks at the top. Kind of here shuffling out, but King ends up going back up top, trying to make that top lane work, but the only thing's really working right now is we get back single file on the bottom like we saw earlier now on lap 84.
Yeah, single file so far. Killer Josh, he is not liking what he's seeing. For that yellow flag came out, he was P2 the whole time. Caution comes out, doesn't have a great stop, loses a spot to Reagan, and now he is way in the back as Strauss goes high. It looks like the 2 fellow associate teammates or just manufacturer teammates are going to go up there with them. Our Racing Club and dump and run. Just pushing a shake and bake car as we've seen all race long. The top lane is finally getting going. As Strauss leads it, Reagan just absolutely dumbfounded as to what just happened. He was holding firm on the bottom and then immediately just gets jumped on the outside lane as Strauss back into the front of the pack.
Just like we saw earlier, when everyone went from the top to the bottom of the back, right this time the exact opposite, the whole field from the bottom to the top, and all those guys that were left slacking, they have been left to the back now as the 78, the 98, the 93, 46, no help on the bottom, 98 drops high, 46 drops high, and now 1 lap later, every car, except these 2, they're dropping back, have single file train the top, and cycle the 46 out, as now 3 different teams all working together, the 3 different teams, but they're all working together, the 46, and the 40, the 26, and the 60, 3 drivers, 3 teams, but all working together to win this race, and Strauss, the dominant car, back out front.
Yeah, we've had multiple guys work together, we've seen it all day long. ECH, he's been a contender all race. Strauss, he's led almost the whole entirety of stage 3. He's having a great run for himself in his debut start. Is still the top lane, is absolutely the strong lane you want to be on right now. Is as I see that Knockcave makes a move to the bottom. They have a small bottom pack right there. Strauss makes a block on BCH. They stay top though, because right now the top is just absolutely where you want to be. It's a spot to go. There is just way more guys on the top. It's the bottom has Sport and Knockcave, but it's definitely not enough. Dom is 3 wide back there. But the top is just absolutely gassing by everyone on the bottom. As Strauss leads another lap in stage number 3.
And yeah, Strauss, especially basically in the start of stage 2, he seems almost unbeatable here with 14 to go. You're going to need a lot to beat him with all the people behind him. But, dominating at Daytona isn't as easy as dominating Daytona is much easier than winning, because to win at Daytona, you need to be in the right spot, on the right flag, make the perfect moves, and it's not easy just to hold the lead like he's doing on that white flag. So how many people are going to be hoping for the win? Even with teammates working together, everyone kind of throws the team out the window. Obviously, once you get to the white flag, it's kind of just every man for themselves. And it's going to be hard to defend that, especially for the guys like Strauss, Thompson up front. But we'll see what they can do. As we come to 13 laps to go, that bottom tries to get moving 46, 78 up there. 13 throws a mean move, going to dump Reagan. And around again for that 46. He's had terrible luck all day. And another unlucky incident there. No
4 goes around.
Oh, another car around. That's the 42 of Sport. He's around. He saved it. But now Reagan out of the draft. He's spinning in the grass and behind.
Yeah, Reagan is still wrecking back there. He is fully out of the draft now. That is so unfortunate for him. He's just been caught up in everyone else's mess. and he's going to be out of the draft now. Going to hope for yellow, but I like to take it back. Yeah, you have to have help on that white flag. The white flag last year was so chaotic. There was multiple wrecks. Zach flipped on the backstretch. As I say that, the leader, Drowse, gets hooked on the front end of BCH to two dominant cars the whole stage. They are stuck, and that looks like it's going to bring out the caution.
Yeah, four cars
in that car go around.
That's 4 cars fully around. The caution will come out as we have a less than 10 laps to go restart. The race back happens as they are now 2x2 for the first time in a while with Arc Racing Club working on that top lane, the 49 to 60. Working together, King, stage 2 winner, trying to get back to the front. And now SGB gets forced out on the bottom. This looks really good for King and Hunter on the top. Sport tries to help him in the middle, making it 3 lanes for the first time all day. We are 3x3. But King trying to make it happen on the top. Dom trying to make it work on the bottom. King with the run, exactly what he expected and what he wanted. And he is going to win the race back.
Yeah, Dom got P2 away from Hunter there. But as I was saying, last year on the white flag for the D2 500 race, there was just multiple chaos. ERI guys, Chase for Life, Zach got hooked, flipped on the backstretch. And, SGB, he was not expecting to win that race. Dom was leading, entering the tribal, and SGB just gets a big run out of nowhere, gets forced in the yellow, passes Dom, and ends up winning the 500. He's P4 right now. Dom, the guy who finished P2, is P2 in the race. Your stage number 2 winner, who almost blew it away, King, is also leading the race. So a bunch of heavy hitters in the front of the pack, but it should be a very crazy and chaotic finish if it stays true to how it's been going.
Yeah, pits are open this time. Obviously, some people might want to pit. We will see who comes down pit road this time. Just to top off on fuel, a few guys might not have just enough. Basically, everyone's going to shoot out except Dom. Dom going to come down. Going to be the only one to come down, dropping all the way to the back, but he will definitely be safe on fuel now. In my opinion, that is a good play for Dom, considering it's pretty easy to get all the way through the fuel. It's not impossible. With 10 laps to go, or I think we have 9 laps to go on the green flag, last to first is definitely not impossible, but the rest of the field has to fake down pit road while all of the leaders stay out except Dom. I think he was running in the top 5 before that, so this is a pretty big risk to drop all the way back here. I'm surprised nobody in the back, like Strauss or Reagan, even wants to just top off, considering they're not going to lose much for topping off.
Yeah, I mean, Dom, the only taker on pit road, he was in P2 at the time. So it's going to put the 2 Arc Racing Club guys 1 to 2 back to bumper. And they are going to definitely stick to each other until that white flag, which they green. Dom is going to have an uphill battle, but he will have the fuel advantage if we do have multiple overtimes. It could possibly benefit him. But yeah, it should be a very interesting finish. Is SGB, the heavy hitter, he's got nobody to work with right now. And the 2 Arc Racing Club drivers, they have been very solid. Haven't had a good stage 3, but got their way back up front. So we'll see. 8 laps to go on this ensuing restart. And yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, here we go on the restart. Green flag back out. 9 laps to go in this race.
We'll see.
The Arc Racing Club drivers of King and Hunter lead them back to the green. Is Dom, who got P2 on the race back, is back in the back of the field. But now these 2 have control of the field to see what they do with the control they have. Hunter and King trying to hang on to this race lead at the top, maybe trying to make some moves. DHB goes up there, Sport goes up there, but like I said, sometimes you see absolute chaos in 2x2 racing at the end of a race or a stage. Sometimes, or at the end of the stage, you see a much more calm race, a much more single file race. No one's even trying to make a second lane now. Completely single file, because people don't want to risk it. Because if you make a move and no one goes with you, you go straight to the back, and with this much time, there's not much you can do to get all the way to the front.
Yeah, right now, Dom and VCH try to make the lane work. It just isn't happening right now. Zesty out on the top, DHB, Reagan. There is just nothing going with that top lane. The bottom is where you want to be. They're all playing it conservative. They want to keep the track position. They're up at the front. And as I said, Hunter makes a move on his teammate. He probably got forced out there. SGB decides to not let him back. That is going to kill King's health. Hunter dropping back. He is really trying to side draft him on the backstretch. Not K. He almost got forced on the line because of it. It's now Hunter gets split 3 wide. He has just fallen like a rock as SGB gets forced out as well. Multiple guys getting forced out on the bottom lane. King goes to the top. We have got double file racing, fellas, as now BCH wrecks it. He keeps it straight. Tim around. Can he save it? He keeps it saved as well. Multiple spins in one lap, but they all keep it going. It's just crazy, chaotic racing. At one point, just half a lap ago, we were single file. Now we're double file racing for the lead of this race. It's Killer Josh and Strauss back up front.
Yeah, instead of the conservative style I was talking about that they were doing earlier on lap 93, now lap 94, one lap later, they're back to the chaotic, aggressive style, trying to make as many moves as they can, trying to get me right through the field as much as possible. Not scared to make these moves. And after racing, you want to see at the end of the race here, the chaos of Daytona. This is what everyone loves to see. And this is what Strauss loves to see, as he is a beautiful move to the top to take the race lead from Killer Josh, who's on the bottom. Josh, remember, in stage 1, he rode that bottom the whole way when they were too wide, and it got him up front the entire time. We'll see if that works again this time. But right now, Reagan and Hunter are trying to side draft the top. We saw the side draft while I was talking about how powerful it is, the game owner. And now they're trying to make it work. They're working out pretty well, actually. These two side drafting literally alone, just these two. Which is like NASCAR Bar and Zesty would rather try side drafting than staying with Josh. As Dom splits it 4 wide on NASCAR Bar and GHB in the back. Up front, King cycles out Strauss. Hunter jumps to the very bottom. Reagan continues for the side draft. So does Strauss. Put him in the wall. He's going to late block himself. That could be the caution, but doesn't not sure anyone else got included. He just spins himself around.
Saved it.
And he
might be in
saves
it. He might be in it, so he keeps it going.
Yeah, beautiful save. Going to cut through pit road. And I think he'll be comfortably in the draft still.
Yeah, it is really starting to amp up. Just a couple laps ago, we were single file on the bottom. Now, we have multiple lanes going. King stays up front. He's led since the drop of the green flag on that restart with 9 to go. But he has got a big lead now. Does SGB make a move with the run? He does. He goes hot. Does anyone go with him? No. SGB is left out in the top lane. It's now BCH up to P2. We're coming to 4 laps to go. And it is go time now. Everyone making moves. SGB gets late. Throws a late block on that kick. Dom on the top lane. BCH on the top lane. They're all trying to make moves. This is the time. You want to be up at the front. King has great track position. He stayed with it. Hunter, Killer Josh, all those 3 ARC Racing Clubs lined up on the bottom. BCH on the top with Dom. Strauss, the guy who just wrecked, he's right back in it. Reagan wrecks us now. BCH goes around. Upside down goes Reagan. He is big wrecking over the top of the field. Caution is out, but that's only 1 car. I'm surprised they threw it, but caution is indeed out, and this will be the race back. King, not what he wanted to see.
Yeah, that's terrible for the ARC Racing team that was lined up perfectly. 1, 2, 3.
They're still wrecking.
I don't think it would have mattered if the caution came out that time, because more cars around. There goes DHB, Strauss, Bad Content's around, Sports around, Tim's around, everyone wrecking on this race back to the caution. Would have mattered either way as the ARC Racing Club. A 1, 2, 3 for their 3 drivers crossing the line on 3 laps to go.
Yeah, I mean, it just amped up immediately once we hit 5 laps to go. Everyone knew it was go time. And it was very unfortunate. Reagan just flew over the top of the field, bouncing off the track, rolling over cars. And I mean, I'm surprised they threw the caution, but it would have been one eventually anyway, with everyone quite literally wrecking on the race back. 5 cars wrecked, just coming back to the line. But King, Killer Josh, and Hunter, I mean, they are absolutely loving it. We're going to end this thing under regulation, or at least try to, as pits are closed. This will be the final restart if we can keep it green and get to the white flag. King, Killer Josh, and Hunter in the best position. Here we go. Biggest moment of the race.
Yeah, 2 to go, no overtime restart. But, I mean, again, I wonder what we'll see here. Either we will see a very calm race, considering the 1, 2, 3 are all on the same team. We could see everyone's just stick to the bottom. No everyone moves until the final lap, final few corners. And everyone stays calm, holds the track position, tries to get what they can in the front. Or we could see the chaos, the guys like Dom, the guys like Zesty, try to make those moves around the ARC Racing Club drivers. With 2 laps to go, anything can happen. Here we go, back to the restart zone. We are back green in Daytona.
Yeah, green flag is dropped. King keeps it going on the lead. Killer Josh right behind him. Both his teammates are pushing him. Dom, he's waiting in the wings. He's going to have to try to make a move. King in the best spot. He has 2 teammates right behind him. King is looking up. He can almost see the checkered flag in his hands. If he can just keep the car out front on the bottom lane. As we come into turns 3 and 4, King still leading the pack. We're single file. BCH way out on the bottom in the back. As we come around, coming to the white flag this time around.
Yeah, this is like the thing I wanted to see, the kind of more calm racing. I didn't think people would make the moves. People don't really need to, but Hunter gets forced high, and now it's the perfect time for people to make the moves. Will NASCAR bar follow? He has the opportunity to, he won't. SGB going to be the only one to push on the white flag. King trying to win this race. Josh behind the two ARC Racing Club drivers lead the bottom. King, he won stage 2. Can he win stage 3? Josh going to try high, maybe. He won't. Dom going to go high, though. Now going to get pushed from Hunter. They're trying to side draft as hard as they can to slow that bottom down. Zesty barely squeezes his way to the top lane. That's going to leave Dom out, and they go way high in the backstretch. Dom trying to side draft King on the bottom. NASCAR bar gets forced out. King late blocks the 10 in the middle. Huge lead now into 3. A big lead, but a big run for everyone. NASCAR bar gets trapped by the 10. Nowhere to make the move. He's going to try high now. Anyway. Might be too late. You're 3 and 4 wide.
Here goes Crimson DHP.
Josh around in the back. Everyone
wrecking. Who's going to get it?
And DHP wins across the start-finish line below the finish line.
Oh my god, heartbreak for King. Finish is going to be under review, but what a finish. 3 wide, wrecking across the line. King had it in his hands, didn't get the block on NASCAR bar, and then right immediately gets split 3 wide with DHP on the bottom. Wow, I mean, finish is not official, but that was a really
DHP
close
got it. King forced him down. DHP got it. I mean, if I was the officials, I think that's a pretty easy decision. At least for my clip, what happens that basically Dom ends up going for a move, coming to the start finish. He tried splitting it 4 out of 2, ends up hooking DHP. DHP with the spin physics gets forced down below the line by King, coming to the finish. I think DHP's got that one easily.
Yeah, from Mystic's view, he's thinking this race is official. The officials are still saying it's not official, though. We will see. Yeah. I think it's pretty set in stone, though, that King forced him under, so it looks like DHP should be your winner of the Ricochet 350.
Obviously, unofficial they have to discuss, but I think it's pretty clear. We'll see what they say. Just in a few moments here, the officials in their VC discussing what happened there and deciding who won that race.
No straight to CD Lamb. This the last Daytona race. In D1, actually, last season, it was the second Daytona race. Forced under the line. CD Lamb DNQ'd. The driver went under. We'll see if the officials get it right this time. It was eventually reversed in that one, so trying to see if they can get it right on the first time. We will see. It looks like, from the vantage point, the DHP should get it. The officials have not called the race official, though, so still waiting. We'll wait to see their call. Pretty big, though. DHB might get the win from P3. I mean, great race for him. Was barely quiet all day, but he might have just won the Ricochet 350 at Daytona.
I mean, and we saw some people saving in the back, some people conserving, some people pushing up front. I would say DHB was kind of in the middle. He wasn't really with Tim the whole race, or really with Josh the whole race. He wasn't one of those guys leading all the laps, and he wasn't really all the guys hanging all the way back. He was just kind of mid-pack all race, making moves when he could, just winging it, and that's worked out perfectly for him, and he found the right opportunity right at the line. And even on that white flag, it didn't really look like he was going to win. Kind of came out of nowhere and ended up getting the win, at least from the unofficial win here. The officials continue to discuss what happened.
Yeah, they still haven't called. It's taken a long time for them to figure out who has won this race, but right now, I mean, everything's pointing. Did everything right. Got under King. He got hooked by Dom into King, and then King ended up putting him under the line. They were both loose, though. I don't think it's really on King. Couldn't really do much there from what I'm seeing. DHB is your official winner. DHB is going to get to burn it down here in Daytona. Wow, what a win for him. I mean, he just...
Here he comes, DHB.
Burn it down in the Daytona.
He killed the whole field.
I mean, wow, DHB just a great win for him. Gotta give the guy props.
And he's just continuing to kill the whole field.
Not very good at burnouts, though.
Yeah, great win for DHB there. Out of nowhere, final lap. Obviously, wasn't even moved to the front stretch, and that's the chaotic finish you love to see here in Daytona. From a fan's perspective, that's what you want to see, and it was a beautiful finish for the number 93 as he burns it down under the lights in Daytona. What a race, what a finish, what a winner. Number 93.
Yeah, I think Mine Wall smokes him, but yeah, DHB, your winner here under the lights in Daytona. Season It's going to put him off in a great points position, probably leading the points with how the format works. He's going to get 50 points for this win. I don't know if he got any stage points. It was pretty bad in the stages, actually. But, yeah, with this win, it's going to...
We're all smoking him.
Yeah, I think he's pulling into victory lane.
Okay, yeah. Pulling into victory lane now.
Alright, yeah, DHP into victory lane. I think we're going to interview him. He's on stage right now. I'm assuming he's going to chat. Can you see his chat, Mystic?
Oh, yeah, I'll be able to. We got a picture real quick in free cam.
Okay.
Who the heck is this?
DHP, I'm also going to need you to reprint it down after stream, but yeah. What, bro?
I'm gonna get a picture. There we go. Never mind, I got him.
Oh, his car's gone.
Never mind.
Spawn the car, and I'll get in it. Uh-oh. Bro, she's just smoking. I mean, he's on fire. Like the Canadian wildfires. I don't know if I'm able to make that reference, but... yeah. Bro, oh my god, I'm so bad. Alright, I think we're gonna interview DHP, though. Missy, you wanna interview him?
Okay, DHB, oh my gosh, stop moving. Debut driver, first win here in Daytona. Pretty chaotic race for you. I would never really say you weren't really the dominant driver. You're pretty decent all day, and found yourself the race spot at the right time, and able to barge your way through the field there, past King, get forced under, win the race. How are you feeling?
DHB dance.
Let me see what he's saying in chat. I forgot he doesn't talk. He said, bro, this is amazing. I decided to stick the bottom and pray for the best. I also want to shout out Reagan for being goated. And Demonic for being washed.
Well, yeah. DHB, shout out his guys, very happy on the win. I mean, just a great drive from him on that final restart. Was very quiet all day. Out to the front. He is your winner in Daytona for D2. And now, I think we're going to interview the guys on the pit lane. I have to get over there, though, so... Mystic, do you want to...
Strauss, it goes Strauss, Dom, Cesty, Skydrifter, Josh, Tim, then BCH.
Yeah, I'll get Strauss. You can get the guy. What's going on? Alright. Well, gotta get Strauss up on the stage.
Strauss is, I invited him.
Yeah, Strauss is now up on the stage. Strauss, honestly, dude, I think I clashed you the most out of anyone, bro. You had a great stage 3, led almost every lap until cautions eventually screwed you out. You still got P3 sliding across the line. I mean, a very, very wild way to finish a race. Was in the grass, sliding across, but, you know, how do you feel about your overall whole day, whole race, after, you know, seeing what just happened in the final restart?
Yeah, I had a blast tonight. I figured we really did have the car to win here tonight, but things just didn't go our way, and I thought that our race was over when we got turned with like I want to say like 5 laps to go, and then the caution came out, helped us restart in the back, and just stuck to that bottom, shuffled people out, and man, it sucks, but I'm proud of DHB, and I'm glad I was able to help him get up there and win the race. But yeah, it sucks for the 48 team, but we had a really good car, and we'll take the points and move on to the next race.
Yeah, great drive overall from you in that third stage, and good luck on to next week trying to make the race. So we'll move on to Mystic, who's with the Dominator, absolute best driver in the field. Is he even here?
Hey, Dom is in the other VC. Okay, he's here.
Yeah, Dom, good day for you. I'm number 70. You were pretty decent all day. I don't know where you finished, but I assume it's top 5 because you're interviewing up here. So, just
get on Dom, bro.
How did the day go for you? Because I mean, pretty chaotic. You were kind of at the front and the back a lot. Just take us over your day here in Daytona.
It was actually a really, really good day. Me, SGP, and Cat Cons worked together really well. And especially for none of us being in the same voice chat, it went really well. And we got up to the front towards the end. I should have went up to the top or on Tribal. But hey, there's nothing I could do. I got a solid finish, I think, like 4th or 5th. One of those. I think 4th. But if we were just a couple positions, just a little bit more practice in that in turn 4, entering turn 4. Because turn 3, I had a good run, and then turn 4, I just made the wrong move. And then SUV started pushing me, but there just wasn't enough time. And then I got squeezed and accidentally wrecked the 93. I didn't mean to do that, but I got like squished. I don't know who was on the outside of me, but I know he wrecked too. So it was nothing intentional, but it was a pretty good finish. I hope I didn't ruin anyone from accidentally wrecking, getting squished into someone.
I mean,
I don't think I did. I think he got 3rd.
I don't think so either. Yeah, but obviously last lap chaos there, just good day for him. Obviously chaotic finish involved in it, but now we're going to move on to the number 55 of Zesty being interviewed by Zillan.
Yeah, Zesty, I can't even lie, bro. Can you tell me where he finished?
E7, I think.
Okay, so not even in the top 5, but I think you're the only one who want to get an interview after that. So, honestly, just take me through your whole day and, how you feel about the finish.
The team strategy was just to stay in the back and go up front when it's time to get points. Didn't work in stage 1 because King decided to reverse into everyone and killed me. Didn't work in stage 2 because everyone wrecked and I didn't have a chance to fight for points. And right at the finish, I was on the top. I had a good run. And then everyone went 4 wide below and squeezed me into the outside and then killed my run. I wrecked like 4 people in the process, which was not my fault. I got squeezed up top. And yeah, settled for P7, I guess.
Yeah, so, I mean, pretty chaotic day for you. Got involved in multiple wrecks. It's an overall solid finish, literally mid-pack out of the 14 cars, but not a horrible result to use. We'll move on to Mystic, who's with Not K in the 13 car.
And Not K, pretty decent race in your debut. You were involved in a few incidents. You late blocking. You were at the front of it, at the back of it. I would say, in my opinion, you're kind of just towards the midfield all day, but how did your day go, and from your perspective?
Yeah, it was just a lot of chaos. I had trouble with the new package. I had like 5 late blocks and almost wrecked myself. But I did have a lot of saves, and that finish was crazy. I got shoved down pretty much on the 500 on the logo in the grass. It was like 4 people in the grass. It was crazy.
All right, well, thank you. Now we're going to move on to Dylan, who's with the number 10 of Joshua.
Yeah, I'm here with another fan of Killer Joshua, who honestly, from what it looked like, had a really stellar day. I mean, up front pretty much the whole time. Got put to the back, I think, actually. I don't know. Anyway, I'm slicky talking, but yeah, pretty solid day for you. You and your whole teammates, worked together very well. I mean, you guys are probably the best overall team trio on the track with you, King, Hunter, and yourself. But take me through how you felt about you and your teammates and overall just the whole entire race.
It was actually really fun working with my teammates. Like, oh, go here, go up, and it was fun just trying to dictate the lanes and see where we would go and what would work. The race, I'd say, me personally, I was the second best car all day. Strauss is probably definitely first. During the first stage, I got P5. I'm not gonna complain about that. Stage 2, I definitely could have won that, but I ended up just misjudging a little. Got myself spun, and that was completely on me. Stage 3 was just really unlucky because I was in second, coming onto the back straightaway, but then I had a lot of VLAG, and I just couldn't see what was happening effectively. So I just entering the turn, I just decided, okay, I have to hold left and just pray, and it didn't end up working out. Got 10th. I'm not going to get that many points out of today, but I'll take whatever I can. and I hope today proved that I got a really good car.
Yeah, honestly, great day for you. Great start to the season. Finished, just was able to control most of the pack most of the time. Drove out front pretty much the whole day, but we want to miss it because with Tim in the 15 car.
Yeah, Tim, 15, number 15 Phantom Machine. You were hanging back for a lot of the day, and I don't know where you finished. Do you know? Just out of curiosity. It's not. Yeah, Tim, you were hanging back all day, but I don't think you finished too good in this race. I don't remember you being in the finish towards the end. So, just, how did your day go? Obviously, your strategy was to hang back. Do you think that kind of failed you towards the end of this race?
I don't think we can hear Tim, actually.
Is he talking?
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Is he typing?
Is he typing anything?
No,
put him down there. Okay, I'll join back on the stage, maybe. I don't know.
My mic's not working for some reason. Okay.
So yeah, I just want to be a personal issue then. We might just have to skip Tim unless he wants to type. Or is it working now?
He's typing.
He's typing.
Yeah, we might. Yeah.
Just skip. Go to bad content. Final person.
Okay. Well, I'm here with the worst driver to ever grace MWRT in the 26 Carbon Series car.
I can name.
Yo, shut up, bro. I'm interviewing.
I can name
you
five drivers right off the top of my head that are worse than me.
Bro, I don't care what makes a monkey bum, bro. I don't care what makes a monkey bum, okay? Anyways, I'm here with the number 26 Carbon Cup Series car. BCH, honestly, you outperformed what I thought you would do. Actually, ran up front. Ran up front most of the day. I thought you would just be in the back wrecking the whole time because you're,
Shit, do you think I am? Oh my god!
Not very good, but anyways, quit interrupting me, bro. I'm trying to interview you. I might get Deacon to come say slurs if you don't stop, but
You're calling me shit! I have to defend myself!
Never defend yourself. That's a rule, bro. Anyways, Batty, you're still shit, but I thought, you outperformed the shit that you would have been shit in. So, take him through how shit your day was, because, you're the shittiest driver in the shit of the field.
So, I'm just going to take you through my day and completely ignore the question that you just asked me. So, we had a really good day today. Honestly, got to stage points both stages. But really, the strategy was today, we had 7 cars helping us, half the field helping us. That was Dom, SGB, King, Hunter, Strauss, obviously me, and then, who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting somebody. Me. No, wait.
Yo, shout out me, bro. I actually carried your shitty ass.
Anyway, I'm forgetting somebody, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. What am I doing? But
yeah, congrats to the whole team. I carried y'all.
Yeah, but we worked together. We dominated the whole race today. Oh, it was so good, so fun. You saw us just switching lanes and stuff. We were all in VC just communicating. It was so good. That was the best teamwork ever. That was so fun.
Yeah, never speak again if you're not making another race, bud. But yeah, be happy with this result, bud. The only one you're gonna get. So yeah, props to the whole dump and run Arc Racing Club team. Because I have no clue where DHB is. No, DHB's running on pit road. Your race winner. Look at him. His little green avatar. He's trying to kiss me. Wow, what a kind guy.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is, bro. Respect it. DHB, I need you to do more burnouts, bro. Get that car spawn, but yeah, we're done. Bye, everyone. That was
Dylan, final words to the world right now.
BCH likes boys.
Okay, all right. We can end it off there.